What up, gents? Welcome to TSG Uncut. I am your host, Sean C. And tonight we're going to ask the question, do men have anything to offer to modern women? Now, I have some video clips lined up for you this evening that we're going to go through, where I'm going to actually look at some things about the gents, about the guys. I'm also going to look at some other aspects of, do men have anything to offer modern women? Okay. So do me a favor as you come in here, make sure you hit that live stream. Hit that live stream. Yeah, come up in the live stream and hit that like button, okay? Thank you all for being here this evening. I hope you guys have had a great week. And yeah, I'm excited to get into this. I look forward to the discussion. So what we're going to do tonight is we're going to start off with some clips that I'm going to go through. Then I'm going to open up the live chat, which I have the link to this to come into the live stream pinned in the comments or starred in the comments, in which case that you can come in and express your opinion on tonight's topic. All I ask is that you come in to be respectful, and we can have a good time with this. And just so you guys know that the beverage of the evening is, again, Mike's Hard Lemonade, and it's actually lemonade tonight. So let me know down in the comments what you guys are sipping on. And then something else I'm going to do way earlier is I am going to go through the comments. I always give shout outs to everybody that's here, the people that arrive early, and then I always give shout outs at the very end because I'm very grateful to you. Also, I want to thank one of the brothers here, Brother Eric, who actually sent me a Cash App. I am very grateful. It is because of you guys that we can have this set up, that we can come in here and talk about these issues, and we can have a good time. And I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Also, as you can see, we now have the Cash App banner right there if you want to go by Cash App, or you can do a super chat. Again, everything that you guys have sent me, I use to put right back in this channel. But I'm very grateful to everybody that continues to donate to this channel, because it has allowed me to upgrade some of the equipment, even though, had to kind of go budget on it, but you know what, the things y'all guys sent, I appreciate it. And I appreciate you guys being here. Something else I want to do, news and notes of the day, if you will, is we just passed 1,700 subscribers, and actually we're still rising. Like, I think I'm over almost 1,760 now, and that was only like 5 days ago, right? Almost at 1,760. So you guys are growing this channel really quickly. I'm glad you guys like the videos. As you can see, I've been working hard on trying to make sure that the titles and the thumbnails are doing what they're supposed to do, and more importantly, that the videos are has good information and a good quality, moves at a good pace, and kind of makes you laugh in between. So let me guys know what you guys think about that. I'm gonna get to this chat real quick and see who up in here. We got my boy Beach Bump TV. Thank you, brother, for being here. Beach Bump TV, thank you for supporting the channel, man. I appreciate you tonight. And we got Ham's Flight Kitbox. Make sure you go check out that brother's channel. And everybody that comes in here, go check out their channel. And we appreciate you guys being here tonight. What's up? What's up? What's up? So thank you all. Thank you all very much. Again, hit that like button so we can go ahead and get started. Now I'm going to get in here and move through relatively quickly tonight to get to the discussion as fast as I possibly can. We've been having some long live streams because we had some good times, but I'm going to actually try to keep it at a certain level tonight. I have another brother that I need to support his live stream. So if I seem like I'm pushing to get off here early, it has nothing to do with you guys, gents. But here in the YouTube community, we support each other. I support the brothers and everything, the brothers and sisters that have channels and stuff like that. So something real quick that I need to bring up for you guys. Sorry, real quick. Just so you guys know, we are here on the Sensational Gent. As you know, that one of I have the esteemed pleasure. Did you know that the average, you'll get 80? My bad. I have the esteemed pleasure of being supported on this channel. One of my affiliates is Surfshark. So I'm gonna go ahead and just play that. So that gives shout outs. Listen, you guys know me for traveling and stuff like that. And y'all hear a whole bunch of noise in the background. I apologize about that. But you guys know me, I'm going to be traveling and stuff like that. I have been traveling, and I'm going to tell you right now, the best thing has been getting a VPN. If you don't know what that is, I'm going to go ahead and lay that out for you here in a second. Did you know that the average internet user spends about 7 hours per day on the internet? With all that usage, that makes us vulnerable to cyber attacks. The number of cyber attacks that happen each year is in the billions and cost people trillions of dollars. That's why I use Surfshark. Surfshark is one of the most trusted VPNs on the market. Virtual private networks provide an encrypted server that hides your IP address from would-be hackers, government agencies, corporations, and more. It is a must when I travel. If you follow a link on the screen in the description below and use the code GENT, GENT, you'll get 83% off your subscription and you'll get an additional 3 months for free. And I couldn't be happier with my subscription. So thank you. Very happy to be working with Surfshark. I use it on, I think you get to use it up for my subscription. I get to use it up on 5 devices. So I have it on my computer. I have it on my phone. And I'm just telling you right now, man, like, it's the best way to keep your location private, also security against any type of cyber attacks and all stuff like that. And if you're in another country and you want to see a show, well, if you're in another country, you're not going to be able to see your shows because it's going to be regionally coded to that country. But if you have Surfshark, you can actually regionally code it to whatever country you want to. So I suggest that if you don't have a VPN, if you decide to travel, make sure you get a VPN. And Surfshark is the one I use. And I'm telling you, you guys should use it too. The link is down below. All right, let's get started on tonight. Listen. So why did I come up with this topic, right? Do men offer modern women nothing? And I say that because I see these videos all the time with women talking about men ain't this, men ain't that. And listen, let's be fair. You have men on the other side saying that too. But I'm just wondering, there was O'Shea Duke Jackson had a video that actually, I don't know how long ago it came out, but it came out today. And there was this beautiful sister. She was real dark skinned. And she's a dark-skinned sister, beautiful, just gorgeous, okay? And she went on to social media, TikTok, I believe, and what she said was that she said that she was now not going to exclusively date Black men because she feels like there's, not that she's going to stop, but she's going to talk to other groups, in which case I don't really care. But why am I bringing this up? So this is said she was going to start dating outside other groups and stuff like that. And O'Shea talked about on the channel how she got so much hate and vitriol for it. I don't know why you guys get mad about that. Let her do what she got to do. Now, I will say this. If a guy had gotten on there and said the exact same thing, if I came on here and said, look, I only date white women, or I only date Spanish women, or whatever, man, we get excoriated. But this woman actually got the same thing. So look, for anybody that's watching, I don't believe anybody here in TSG is like that. But if you're online and you're watching this and you online all the time and you get mad about stuff, so mad that you're going to go ahead and threaten people and stuff like that, like, listen, don't get mad at content creators for expressing their stuff. But I also have to caution to content creators, man, you can't be putting everything out in these streets. Okay? You can't be putting all your business out in the streets, right? I don't tell y'all everything. I tell y'all what I want y'all to know, right? I tell y'all exactly what I feel is pertinent to this channel and to you. Also, I do put out enough so that hopefully you guys get an understanding of me, but I don't put out all my personal out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is social media. This is crazy. So I don't like that people were attacking this young lady for her decision. The only problem I have is the double standards that's out there. We're going to talk about some of that tonight. So listen, it makes me wonder, that woman right there, and another reason I bring her up is because that woman said that she doesn't have any dating options. And so I hear this from women and I see it, especially online, that these women say that there are nobody out there for them to date. And what you realize is that their dating standards are crazily high. Crazily high, some of them, not all, but some women have just these crazy dating standards. I've done videos on this before in the past, right? Go back into January, some videos around January. Yeah, there was a woman that had this full crazy list, right? Even Ayana, Fix My Life, was talking to 300 women. I have a video called 300 Women Get, I don't know, the Crazy Truth or something. I don't know what I named it anymore. But the point is that you had women thinking they have zero options out here, right? When the truth is, and I'm going to expose that tonight, the truth is there are options out there. It's just that the options out there that they don't want. Okay, but I go in on modern women all the time, and tonight I felt that I wanted to start off the show that I want to talk about some of these dudes that's out here, man. You know, you can call this the low key. I'm about to start flexing on these simps out here tonight because we need to talk about that too as dudes. Okay. So I'm gonna bring up the first video. I don't want to belay that too long. We've already been going for about 10 minutes, so I want to get to the first video. Now y'all saw the cover, y'all saw the title and everything like that. And me and my boy laughed about that one, so we wanted to put that one on the cover for you guys, right? Because we thought that'd be kind of funny. But I am going to show a video clip with that dude, and there is a point I want to make. So let's see. Has anybody else come up in the chat? All right, no, that's fine. Y'all sit and do y'all thing. People will roll in when they roll in, and that's fine. I appreciate you brothers for being here. No, thank you all very much for supporting the channel. Make sure I got my vape pen ready. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to talk about this first video. Hold on. See, I'm a one-man show. I'm trying to do this by myself. What's going on? Actually, let's give y'all a better view. There we go. Let's go there. Let's go there. Y'all ain't got to see my face. Okay? Let's go and get this thing started. Oh, I messed up. All right, let's get it started.
Nudes will wear anything if it's designer.
But that shit is not it, bro. What is that? What the fuck is that?
Drip. You're not even up on this shit.
Bro, that shit is not drip. You need to return that shit.
Bro, this shit is market, bro. This shit is $700.
$700? You paid $700 for that shit? Like a big ass Angry Bird. That is not drip, bro.
That shit not even funny, lame ass nigga.
You need to go lawnmower cut that shit off. That shit is not it, boy. That shit is not it.
He drove, bro.
Hell no, bro.
Hey, he was drove on that one. yo, he was drove, bro. MSG says, man, new camera. Yeah, I've actually been using this for about a week or so now. I upgraded my I needed a better webcam, you know what I mean? So my phone needs a whole new battery. I was using my phone in conjunction with my webcam, but because of you guys' generosity, you know, I just got still an inexpensive webcam, but it was highly recommended. The only downside is if you look at some of the videos I've been on and some of the panels I've been on, MZG, the problem is with this, the only thing when you get a cheap cam, right? Like, you know that, hey, it looks good, but this one you have to have heavy light coming at you, okay? Because if there's any light coming from behind you, then it darkens your face and everything like that. But you can definitely tell the clarity. And I'm embarrassed to say this, MZG. I'm embarrassed to say this, brother, but I guess I had been doing live streams and I hadn't clicked the next upgrade on the video resolution. So I've been doing this at a lower resolution for a very long time. Okay. So that's my bad. Okay. Rookie mistake. Your boy is learning. Okay. Your boy is learning. But let's go back and talk about the dude with the Oscar the Grouch suit on. Hold on real quick. Let me get a good view of the old boy with the Oscar the Grouch. Hold on. I need him looking at the camera. Okay. I'm going to go ahead. Look at your boy, man, with the Oscar the Grouch suit, man. I mean, I didn't know Oscar the Grouch could get blinged out like that. $700. That's right, Beach Bum TV. $700 of things we do to feel good inside. Thank you. Thank you. See, Beach Bum TV is already jumping on where I'm trying to go with this right now. Beach Bum TV already gets what I'm talking about. Like, listen, let me be clear about something. I'm going to cam back up for this one. I'm going to cam back up to this one. Let me be clear about something. I grew up, I remember when I was just about to be a teenager when Boys in the Hood came out. Okay. I was just about to be a teenager. And I remember seeing that movie, and I remember seeing Trey in the movie Boys in the Hood, and he would have them nice rayon shirts, and they were talking about, yo, you got that at the Fox Hills Mall and this, that, and the third. And he's like, yeah, you like whatever. And I was like, man, see, I like that style. And they was like clowning him because he was too clean. But see, that's me, man. I wanted to be clean. I wanted, and so my mom, if she could tell you, she'd tell you, man, I had even people that went to school, I was coming in with rayon shirts. Okay. I was trying to look good. And listen, there is nothing wrong with being a man and trying to look good, to hold yourself looking good. But here's the thing, bruh, we don't have to spend $700 on a Oscar the Grouch outfit in order to be flossing and flexing. Do you understand what I'm saying? Right? Like, here's the thing. The dude will be like, oh, I spent $700 on this, that, and the third. Ask him about his 401k. Ask him about his Roth IRA. Ask him about how much he got saved. Ask him about his investment portfolio. See, we got dudes out there that will do this stuff, be clean, got, hundreds of dollars worth of jewelry on, trying to floss and look good. Well, think he look good. Oscar the Grouch suit. Jesus. Thinking they looking good. And all they're doing is just basically holding themselves back. And don't get me wrong, as young men, we did that. Especially if we wouldn't been taught how to save and invest and move our money the right way. See, just because you got dudes flashing stacks of cash to me, that don't impress me. That just tell me that they stupid as hell. Yes, that's right. We got dudes out there that's trying to flash cash. Why? Because they think that's going to garner the attention of women. They think that, and it will. It will. I got a video coming out about that real soon, okay? But think about it. We all dressed up, trying to dress a certain way, have the shoes, have our fits right and everything like that to talk to women. And as much as women say they don't get dressed for attention from dudes, that's a lie. Yes, I know women will get dressed so other girls can be jealous and people can see them and envy. But women get dressed for attention, long as it's attention from the people they want to get attention from. But yes, and a dude will dress up trying to get attention, but it's pretty much the same reason. Almost the same reason. Some dudes will go for lower, okay? But here's the thing. You got dudes like Beach Bum TV said, you got this dude spent $700 for things that we need to make us feel good. Why do you buy stuff like that? Why do men buy and do stuff like that? For validation. And when I hear the word validation and stuff like that, listen, men need validation too. I just did a poll recently on this channel about that. Men want respect and they want peace. But men need forms of validation as well. But when I see this young man with this on, how you that clean, right? Sorry, let me rephrase that. I don't like it. But he's supposed to be coming in clean. He got the little bling in his ear and everything like that. Much respect to your player. Much respect to your player. Okay, he got the jewels on. He got the $700 Oscar the Grouch origami special. Okay, your boy out here doing it clean, trying to get that tension. Okay, trying to get that tension. You feel me? So, with that being said, man, I understand that. I was a young man once. But let me tell you, as a young man, what I ain't never did, I ain't never spent $700 for something that is ugly, something that looked like you got it off the clearance rack at TJ Maxx or Ross. Because you can get that at TJ Maxx and Ross, though, okay? Y'all can pull that off that rack, okay? There be some god-awful stuff on that clearance rack. That looked like it came off that clearance rack. But what do I have a problem with this? When dudes need that type of validation, like that ain't the type of men that I know. I understand men be flossing, trying to floss their new car, their new truck. That's kind of stuff that I'm used to men flossing with. Maybe a good apartment, bling. I can understand the bling he got on. I don't do it no more. I mean, I guess I'm wearing my my herringbone, but I mean, I ain't paid no $700 for it. All right, I understand that. But here is you flossing a $700 shirt. That's ugly. Like that type of fashion to wear to me is something more that I would expect a woman to do. That's exactly what I would expect. I would expect a woman to be trying to floss in something $700. Now this dude got a $700 shirt on, jewelry and all the nines, but his hair looked like he ain't combed it in 3 weeks. That's what some of you dudes out there look like. You up here just falling in line with this stuff. You guys are falling in line with this agenda. I mean, it don't look manly. It don't look good. I was talking to a brother last night on the live panel with my boy Kings and Dreams. Shout out to Kings and Dreams. And the brother is a little bit older than me, but he's in his 40s too. But he was talking about, he's unapologetically masculine and pushes that. And I agree. It's time. It is time. Being masculine isn't a bad thing. It isn't. Got to get that out of our heads. And here you got dudes like this one right here. I'm going to bring him up on the screen again. I'm going to bring old Oscar the Grouch up on the screen again. You got dudes like this one flossing in an Oscar the Grouch uniform. All right, let me get back to the chat real quick. We got my boy T-Mac in his house. Thank you, my brother T-Mac. TSG got a new camera. Look at that picture quality. Yeah, man. I got a new camera. Thank you guys. Again, it's because of you guys, whatever. Like I said, I take what you guys give me and I make the most of it, right? I put it right back into the channel. I've put everything that you guys have given me back into the channel. And y'all know that Father YouTube wants to take they wet bite out of it, right? But it's okay. You guys have supported the channel. And because of that, we're able to upgrade, make this better for you guys, make it a better viewing experience for you guys. So again, shout out to you guys, man. I wish I had the sound effects. Man. I got some little branding stuff, man, but I never pull it out. I got some branding stuff, but I always forget. So I'll pull it out if it worked there. And then we got MZG with the $10 super chat. Keep grinding, man. Hey, listen, you guys. A little announcement. I am going to be out of town. Well, I'm always out of town, but I have to go out of town next week and take care of something. And I'm going to still have regular videos up. I still plan to do some YouTube shorts. I still have videos that I'm already working on. So I'm going to already have all that stuff up. I plan to do a live stream, but if I don't, please look in the community tab on Wednesday, and I'll let you guys know. I usually do a community tab post every day, Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. And if I'm not going to do a live stream that day, then I will put it in the community tab, all right? But y'all know, even when I'm ripping and running, I still would even do a live. I will still do a live stream. I don't care, okay? So thank you, MZG, for the $10 super chat, bro. You support the channel. The Sand Van. Go make sure you guys check out the Sand Van, all right? Good friends of mine. We got Tim and Sandy over here in the house, okay? Hey, Sean, much better look. You look like you was in a closet before. Yeah, I know. One of the other reasons was, again, I've been playing around with the settings, and this camera requires so much extra light. So if you guys don't realize, like I'm talking about, like right now, the light is in my eyes here. There's some light coming from this side. I'm blinded by the light, you guys. But you know what? I'll do whatever it takes to make sure that the video quality is better, and I'm glad it looks better. Again, I'm trying to upgrade the quality, Tim and Sandy. I'm trying to make sure it looks good over here, okay? Carl Carnegie. In 2028, the gangsters going to all have a dress on. Oh, my God. We about to talk about that, Carl. Carl, that's the next video clip. I have two different things to talk about because right now I'm going in on dudes right now, okay? On this channel, I do talk about those type of things, but today I'm going in on dudes initially, and then we're going to get to the real point. Do men have anything to offer modern women, right? We're going to get there. If y'all know me, anybody who's been a part of this channel, y'all know I have a narrative that I always build. I take time to do my research. I take time to get the perfect video clips to lay out a narrative. There's always a method behind my madness, okay? But I think Carl is right. Carl talked about the gangsters that are going to have dresses on. Bruh, bruh. T-Mac sends the $5 super chat. Hey, the Agent Smiths have their own dress code, bro. Facts. They do, man. They really do. And the Agent Smiths will be the first one to tell you tricking. But they got their own dress code. Again, thank you to T-Mac. Thank you to MZG for the super chats, man. Much love, man. I can't express that enough. Let's go on to the next video, guys. Let me cue up the next video for you guys. So, well, dang it. I swear, man, the cars in this neighborhood, everybody got to show off that they got top quality sound and
People
stuff.
be like, oh.
Okay, I should have keep that on mute. I don't know why I don't do that. Okay, let me do this. The video is ready to go. So listen, the next thing I want to bring up to you guys is, so I'm asking the question again. Do men offer nothing to modern women? So you got dudes out here who claim to be good dudes. You have guys that claim to be the good guys. But we've talked about many times on this channel that good guys finish last. So when I know what it means to say good guy. We don't mean to say the good guy that's going to get walked on. We're talking about a man that's handling this business, okay? So from now on this channel, I'm going to refer to that as real men. Okay, I'm not going to say good guys anymore because we colloquially look at good guys as being simps or chumps, right? Or the guys that women don't want to talk to, right? But we're going to say real men. That means to me, you a dude that you may not be perfect, but you handling your business, okay? You can stand on your own as a man, all right? So that's right. That's why I said that, Carl. Right. I don't want that term either. I don't want to be a good guy. Be a man, okay? A man and being a real man implies that you're handling your business and you've embraced being a man. You've embraced your masculinity because masculinity is not a bad thing. Contrary to popular belief, women are attracted to masculinity. And even though we got the same dudes they call for, like men need to be kinder and gentler, and they need to get in touch with their feelings, and y'all need to be in your feelings. Then the same dudes they don't want to talk to. Okay, so I implore you, don't be that way. But being a real man don't mean you have to be rude either, right? That's part of being stoic, controlling, having emotional intelligence. But I don't want to get too deep in that. We'll talk about that here in a little bit. I want to bring up this next video. So again, talking about how girls say there's no good guys left, knowing that we know they be like, oh, there ain't no good guys left, but they don't want good guys. Okay, right? So, first of all, MZG laugh, and then Carl says a good equals step simp for 3 of Ray Ray's bastard. Ooh, man, I hope y'all understand that one. It took me a second to read that, but yeah, if you're a good man, you might be a good man, but you're the one that get taken advantage of. As Carl talked about, you wind up taking care of somebody else's kids. You wind up being the dude that when women start getting closer to the wall and running out of options, they come find you. That could be you. And let me tell you something. I'm not trying to diss those men completely outright. Hear me out. If you're a man and you make a man decision to step up to be a stepfather, that is your prerogative. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay? I don't want to crap on stepfathers. I was one. Okay? And I loved them to death. Loved my kids to death. Okay? At this point in my life, not too sure if I'm ready to do that. But that's lessons learned. Okay? So, but the worst is what Carl said. Carl talked about raising Ray's crazy kids, bad kids. And here's the problem. It's not a problem with being a stepdad. Problem being a stepdad is if you have no authority to raise those kids and help raise those kids. If you get married to a woman with kids and you have no authority to raise those kids, you just put yourself in a really bad situation. And y'all can go look at one of the videos on my channel where the dude wound up being in the house. Actually, it was a live stream I did where you had the man in the house and then the stepson was 29 years old and said, hey, man, you got to go get a job. You got to go get a job. And the dude was like, why I got to go get a job? And the mom was like, yeah, he ain't got to go nowhere. Before he go anywhere, you going to leave. Well, I pay bills up in here. Well, you don't get to tell my son to leave this, that, and the third. Before he leave, you going to leave. See what I mean? See what kind of trouble you can find yourself in? If you don't get and garner the respect of those kids when they're little, they shall not depart, walking over your ass. Okay? All right, let's get to this next video. I just messed it up again. All right, there we go. All right, let's get to this.
People be like, oh, you're not that guy, and then there's me existing, literally being that guy.
Let me back that up real quick, you guys. I want to put that camera right on him. Okay? Now, before I get into what I want to talk about with that, I want to let me put it back on him. I'm going to put it back on him. Okay? Now, let me first say that there are gentlemen out there, there are dudes out there. You have some good guys, you have some real men out there. Unfortunately, you could be, the kind of guys that some of these modern women want today may not be you. You could be having a good job. You could be a plumber. You could be an electrician. You can be an auto mechanic. You could be all these jobs that pays decently well, but maybe it don't pay you six figures. But you're making good money. You could take care of your stuff. And they don't want to talk to you. There's no good guys left. They don't want to talk to you, right? They want the banker who's making six figures and who's also happens to be a thug. I don't even get this. How the hell you going to be a thug banker? I ain't hiring you at that bank, okay? So I respect the TikTok, I respect what he's trying to portray in the TikTok because there are women that say there's no good guys left. And there are. There are real men out there. Okay? There's definitely some good guys out there, but there's some real men out there. Right? But they don't want to talk to that dude. So this TikTok is to explain that frustration. But let me point out something to you guys. I'm going to get to the chat here in a minute. Okay? Thank you, Joey, for being here. Let me bring that up real quick. Joey Swan says, brother Uncut, I'm here with you. Thank you, brother, for being here, man. We like to have a good time up in here and talk, bro. I'm glad you're up in here with us, man. I appreciate that. Y'all smash that like button real quick, too, please, so that we can get more people alerted to this. But it's something I'm going to bring the cursor over here. Can y'all see that where my cursor's at? Man, look at this. What is this? Young men. You a good dude. Yeah, I'm a good dude. Look at your pants, bro. Why are you going to film this and you got your pants sagging? Don't y'all know what that means? I was just talking to my brother the other day, and he been doing security work and basically security his whole adult life, working in prisons, right? All that stuff. When you do this right here, you just saying, hey, I'm open for business. You got a white shirt on. You look like the stereotypical Pookie and Ray Ray. I'm a good guy. I'm a good guy. You might be a good dude, but you have to dress for the part that you want. See, it tells me, young men, when you guys dress like this is the girl you looking for. The same ones, the same Tatalinas that I talk about here on this channel. This the job you dress for, bro. This is the job you dress for. Yeah, if you dress like this, you ain't going to find no good women because they ain't going to take you seriously. They shouldn't take you seriously. And let me be clear about something. Some of you guys think that women owe you the panani. Women don't owe you crap. They don't owe you a damn thing. Women don't owe you to open up to you or give you anything. Be a man. You got to earn that. Now, if you a man, you a real man, and you handling your business, then they should be coming to you. They should be recognizing your gangster. And if they don't, be a man. Walk away. Keep that in mind. That's going to come up. That's going to come up, play very importantly in an upcoming video. I've literally been a splice on a day. Like I said, I'm trying to get all my videos done for next week when I'm out of town. Y'all will see me in the community post. Make sure y'all go check out my IG. Hold on real quick. Let me change banners on y'all. Let me flex on the banners real quick. Damn, I need a. Make sure if y'all not following me, follow me on TSG Uncut on my IG channel. Typically, I try to repost some shorts there. I want to get better by putting little messages on there for my subscribers. I'm really bad at that part of my social media. I admit it. I'm sorry about that, gents. I do post regularly to it, but I don't post daily to it. If it was up to me, I'd get rid of all of it. But it's a necessary evil in this business. But a lot of people have gotten in touch with me. I did a live stream on another channel last night. Brother got in touch with me through my IG, through my email, right? If you guys have any video clips or stories that you guys want to present to me, bro, send them through my IG. Send it through my email. The email is thesensationalgent@gmail.com. Also, you got me in my IG, TSG_uncut. All right. So you guys can send me clips and stories. I'll look through it. If I think it's worth it, I'll do a video. I don't give a care, bro. Right? I'm trying to get faster at making these videos. And the new camera that you guys bought for me will allow me to do that. Okay. I filmed last night's video in like 16 minutes. You know how quick it is, how easy it is? I ain't gonna say easy. That's not true. I like to put my quality in it. But one of the last videos I did was I had to whittle down 40 minutes of video footage to make that video, which was less than 10 minutes or something. It was something crazy. Okay. So I thank you guys for all that. But here's the thing. Oh, my boy. Lost, what's up, bro? What's good, man? Thank you for being here at the Sensational Gent tonight, bro. I appreciate it, man. We up here sipping tonight, chilling, having a good time. I just skipped some stuff. I'll be MZG says Tatalina. Yep. The Tatalinas, bro. And then Carl says, bro, I play AA baseball. I make $120K a year. And I had a black woman call her. And I had a black woman call her when I play for a team she knows. What? I had a black woman call her. Am I missing something? Am I reading this wrong, Carl? But I think I get the gist of it. I think I'm just reading it wrong. I give you make the money, and I had a black woman call her when I play for a team she knows. Was that not good enough for her, Carl? Let me know down in the comments there, bro. Was that not good enough that you playing for a team? She know the team. Is she mad because you just said AA baseball? Because that's good money to do something you love. Let me be clear about something. Okay? I, as a man, don't care how much you make. Are you able to take care of yourself? And if you decide to have other responsibilities, are you able to take care of your responsibilities? That's what I care about us men doing. Now, I personally believe You need to do what you need to do to get to the level you want. And if you're not at the level you want, get there. Put in the work. But what I don't want to hear, and what I think that we shouldn't do as real men, if we want to call ourselves real men, is complain about not getting the results we want for not doing the work that we won't do. All right? And then we got my boy LX in the house. What up, TSG? My homeboy was married to a woman who wouldn't let him discipline her daughter. It was one of the things to kill their marriage. Say, man, first of all, thank you for the $5 super chat, brother. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Again, man, y'all talking about it's because of you guys, bro. I've been able to upgrade some of this equipment, make it look better and stuff like that. So thank you very much, man. You guys are really, the channel is starting to do well, bro. And I'll brag on that a little bit. That's all on you guys. You guys are blowing this channel up right now. I'm not gonna lie, my numbers are looking amazing, right? For me, you know what I mean? But you guys are doing that. And it's because you guys are supporting the channel, bro. More and more people are seeing this. Matter of fact, I just had a talk with my brother, Bruce Rain, and we were talking about, he said, yo, bro, you need to see this. Somebody stole some of the stuff that I did in my last live stream. And that last live stream, every time I get something that's doing well, YouTube tries to flag the video. This video going to get flagged just because of the opening clip, some of the words that were said up in there. But I digress. You know, I'll clip it out and let them review it again. Or whatever. Who cares? I'll just take this live stream, repurpose it, and then just make a new video. Y'all watch that for me. Though. Make sure y'all support that if I repurpose this. Okay? So thank you very much. Back to LX, what he said, though. Right? His homeboy was married to a woman, and she wouldn't let him discipline their daughter or her daughter. And it was one of the things that killed their marriage. Absolutely. So let me switch this back up so you guys can view better. Yeah, man. Look, straight up. You got guys that will actually say, man, I love this woman. I want to be with this woman. I don't mind that you have kids. We can do this thing. We can be this couple. We can be this power couple, right? This quote unquote mythical unicorn power couple that women claim they want. Don't fall for the okie doke on that one. And here it is. You're trying to come in there. These kids today need more discipline. And I don't mean whipping them anything. They just need structure and they need discipline. They need it more now than ever because they're distracted by social media. They really do. And if you have a guy that's willing to come in and be dad, let him be dad. Let him be dad. Make sure there's a video I just put out probably about a week ago where there was a woman and her ex-husband / father of her child, and she and her ex would get into fights and arguments all the time. And then she came to the realization about something, and that realization changed the way they parented together. Changed a lot of stuff with the parenting together. So I encourage you or your friend to go watch that video because it's what's needed right now. I'm not going to spoil it because I want y'all to go watch the video, but it was some good stuff. It was a good article I came across just to show that, hey, I was trying to put out some stuff that maybe can help families. You know what I mean? Oh, man, y'all going quick on me. My boy Lucis is up in the house. I'm going to bring you up here soon, Lucis, if you want to come up. Carl says, tell me to call her when I play for a team she knows. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, what the heck, man? I got a home and I want to be in the show. Okay, all good, man. We're going to bring it up soon. Living with a single mother is one of many ways she will try to tell you how to run your house and challenge the boundaries you have set in place. Listen, I think that if you look at men today as compared to men in the past, even the real men today are more men. Real men don't have a problem with equity with women. Like real men don't have a problem with those things. You know, I was just watching. My mom had never seen Dave Chappelle, the closer, and Dave Chappelle said in that based on the definition, he was a Feminist. I don't want to say the word on here, but put an F in front of that. And he said, because the definition is anybody who believes in the rights, equal rights for women. And he said, by that definition, I'm one. And I think a lot of guys have accepted that. However, we as guys, we play sports. We understand team sports. And being married or being in a relationship is a team, right? You can't be a quarterback in the game at the same time. I mean, it happens on rare occasions, but somebody's the main quarterback of the team. All right? When they're out there on that field, there's one quarterback most of the time. And I'm using the quarterback role because somebody is leading that team. Somebody's the leader in that locker room. It can be true that you could have multiple leaders on that team, but there's one person that runs that team. Okay? If everybody's in charge, nobody's in charge. You guys are looking at, I did 20 years in the military. I was a chief. I've personally trained or been in charge of over 2,000 people. Right? I would get up in the morning and I would have a whole bunch of people. I would have rows and rows of sailors in front of me. All right? And I had my chiefs all lined up. And I would let them speak. And guess who spoke last? It was me. My voice was the last voice that they heard. Before I sent everybody on their way, my voice was the last voice that they heard. I think women need to understand that concept. I think men who are trying to pander need to understand that concept. And this isn't about trying to oppress or hold back any women. It's just like, if you don't have structure like that, you'll have disarray. And you'll start having outcomes like the brother just said in here, okay? God dang, I got to stop reading so much. All right. Traveling Black Man, thank you for being here, brother. If you're a man that has a career which requires you being away from the home, then don't get married. I agree. A lot of women will cheat on a man in that situation. I didn't see that coming there, but I agree with that statement as well. There are a lot of women who now are cheating. Bro, we see these videos and it's crazy what women will do on camera. Like, you see the person got a camera in your face and you willing to put all your business out in the streets like that? And they can't, look, the statistics say men and women cheat almost about the same percentage. They say men cheat about 2 percentage points higher than women. But here's the thing. I think that's wrong. I think that's wrong, gents, and I'm going to tell you why. I think it's wrong because men will be like, yeah, you know, I got mine. I'll get mine. They'll openly admit it. They still got women that won't admit that they've cheated because they don't want the shame, the guilt. So I don't know if those numbers are correct. He engaged to a Brazilian woman now. Okay. From Recife, and told me to do the same. Skip American women. Yeah, man. Listen, I'm for brothers. If you feel like it's not what you, if being here in America isn't what it is for you, and you feel you got to go somewhere else to find it, I'm for that. Again, the one thing I've said since the beginning of this channel is live your best life. And if living your best life means you got to go off to some other place, something like that, in order for you to find it, then you do what you got to do, man. You know what I mean? Like, at the same time, if you're a brother and you say, you know what, not everybody's going to be able to travel. So it is not lost on me that men that live here in the States may have to look in the States to find a good woman. And if you aren't able to find that, and look, it's tough because if you're a guy with high standards on who your woman is going to be, then you might find yourself disappointed as well as some of these women. You know, you might have to change some of your options. You might have to go to different regions of the country to find what you're looking for. I mean, it's sad, but it's true. I don't have an answer for that. I really don't. Oh, I do have an answer. What I always say, work on yourself, work on your purpose. Work on yourself mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, and get on your purpose. If you can't find a woman, don't dwell on it. Work on the things, that the foundations that you need, the structures that you need to be ready to have your family. Do that stuff. I do have an answer for it. All right. Carl says, married for what? I hear you. Hey, Jubin, thank you for being here, brother. You can have, says, if you can't get a sandwich, if you got game. You can have, says X, if you can't get a sandwich, if you got game. I'm reading that wrong, but I think you're saying that, listen, if you got game, you could do this. I want to stop using the word game, but I believe that you do have to have game. See, we say game. That's the way I'm used to saying it. And now I kind of feel weird about saying game. I think a man that understands social cues, a man that is secure in himself, because we got to talk about it. We got this dude up on the screen. I still have that dude up on the screen right now, right? You have to dress for the job you want. This type of game that you talk about is going to only attract a certain type of woman. All right? So you got to understand norms and social cues. You got to understand that stuff. You have to do the work on yourself. And if you're trying to be considered a real man, you have to have your emotional down, man. You have to have your emotional, your physical. You got to be working on those things. It's important. It's going to get you better results. Okay? And that's the game that you need. All right? And you're right. If you're doing it right for the right woman, you know, maybe she'll get you that sandwich. Maybe she'll get you that that X with an S. All right? If you have two QBs, you don't have one. You know what? Carl is right. That is a saying. That is a real saying. If you have two quarterbacks, then you have none. So that's true. Lucy says women cheat more by population. Men don't cheat on average more than women because the below top 20% men don't have options yet. Average to below average women can always have guys in their DMs. Lucis, that is a great point. Let me codify what he just said. If you have 80% of the women going for 20% of the guys, not saying they're always getting them, but they're looking for them, right? And they're kind of thinking, they're kind of pushing off the lower, I'll even say, you know, the top 30% of dudes, 30, maybe even 40, and that's stretching it, may have some luck with women, but the bottom dudes aren't getting it. And we see that because we know that guys are going over a year without having relations. We know that 30% of young people aren't having relations. All right? So the guys that are cheating are most of the cheating is coming from the top. And you have the rare exception of the Pookies and Ray Rays, but guess what? They batting low. They shooting the fish down at the bottom of the barrel. Okay? It's the guys that are doing, right? Carl says women won't say a thing. She could have just had 4 men, then come home and kiss and act like nothing wrong. Bro, them videos are sickening, bro. You be seeing them things pop up on TikTok where, oh man, come home and like nothing happened. Us men ain't good at that. We come home like, looking around like, oh, nothing wrong. Jew says, chase greatness, not women. Absolutely, fam. Absolutely. Facts. Listen, if you chase greatness and you're dedicated to that path of greatness, everything else will fall into place. Because if you're chasing greatness, you're going to be the type of person to be able to discern who needs to be in your life and who doesn't. That's a good one. Verbal skills with the ladies in. Yes, I agree with that. You have to have verbal skills. I would say you have to have communication skills. And I think that's necessary for both business and in relationships. All right? So absolutely, Carl. Carl says he may be a real man, but only gutter 304s are going to come his way. Facts, bro. That's what I'm saying. Look, check it out. That's the job he dressed for. Them Tadalinas. Bro, why your pants sagging? I know I sound old when I say that. You know, my brother was like, that's what them kids into. I was like, that don't mean it's right. Bro, there's a meaning behind that. There's a meaning behind that, bro. What's cool about having it off your ass, man? Nobody want to see your goddamn underwear, bro. Joey says, you attract what you present, brothers. Dress like you own the bank, not like you need a loan for one. Bro, let me go back. Let me. Joey, man. Dress like you own the bank. You know what my mentality is, Joey? This is crazy. It's kind of in line with what you're saying, right? You know how like millionaires will drive like busted ass cars and wear like little, you know, like they're not trying to be too flashy about it. There'll be a millionaire walking around you and you'll never be able to tell. That's the way I feel. I don't care how much money I get. I'm going to dress what Sean feels comfortable in. Now, to be fair, I like having a good suit on or two. Unfortunately, put on a little weight so your boy can't put them suits on no more. And they are in storage where I lived at before. So I'm going actually back to my storage unit here soon. I might have to, I don't think I can fit them suits no more. Last time I put them suits, I was like hulking the damn thing out. But, bruh, like, you're right. That's all I'm going to say is you're right. Joey, salute for that realness. Yeah, bro. Like, that's a good one, bro. You attract what you present, brothers. Dress like you own the bank, not like you need a loan for one. Facts, bro. Feeling that one. Joey, I might put that up on the community post next week, bro. I might make a community post and put that up there. Actually, let me screenshot this real quick so I remember to do that. Hold up. I'm going to put it back on the screen and screenshot it so I remember. All right. Should be screenshotted. That's community post, bro. And I'm going to actually credit you with that one. I know that may not be yours, but I'm going to credit you with it just to say, hey, I got that from you on this live stream. Okay. Thank you very much for that, man. I appreciate that. Juju says, if you're a grown man on fries, you better not cheat on your girl. Hey, y'all remember Coming to America? And you had Louis Anderson says, look, I'm washing lettuce. And then next, I'm going to be on fries. And then the grill. And then in a year or two, I'm going to be assistant manager. And that's when the big bucks start. Shout out to the late, great Louis Anderson, man. Wanda, thank you for being here. Go check out Miss Amichi's channel. Good family channel. Hey, Sean in chat. Here listening while getting my boys ready for school tomorrow. That's right. I appreciate that, Wanda. All right. Oh, man, we're almost at an hour. See, I told myself I wasn't going to let this thing go long. I'm reading y'all chats. Y'all putting all that heat up in the chats, bro. All right, let's get to these. I'm going to run through these clips. I'm going to talk about them briefly, and then that way we can get to just chatting about this, okay? So I'm going to queue up the next one. So, gents, if you don't get nothing from what Joey and the rest of the gents said up in here, man, dress for what you want, man. Stop dressing like a little scrub, bro. And then expect that you can't find no good women with your pants hanging off your ass in a white t-shirt. You look like Pookie and Ray Ray. If I didn't know no better, I wasn't going to say you a good dude. I'd say you the same dudes. Now, speaking of which, it's a great segue into what I believe part of the problem is right now with some of these dudes, okay? Now, I didn't prep this video ahead of time, so it's a screen grab. And I don't think there's no music in the background. So because there's no music, I'll let it play. But I want to show you guys something. I want to show you how disgusting it is right now in the dating world. I want to show you guys something that is irking the hell out of me. And maybe it's irking the hell out of you guys. And guys know I got to be on social media. I got to always look for new content. So I was scrolling through looking for new content, and I came across this young lady, right? I came across this young lady. And I come across young ladies all the time on Instagram and TikTok and all that stuff like that. I come across a lot of stuff. Y'all know I have to. But I saw what was going on, and I had a problem with it. Now, I'm going to let this play out for a little bit. That way I can smoke on my hookah here, sip on my little drink. And I want you guys, while you're watching this, ain't nothing special about this, but I want you guys to watch a little bit of this, and I want you to put in the chat what you think problem I have with this video right now. Okay? Tell me what problem I'm about to have with this video I'm going to play, and we'll talk about it on the other end. Okay? Man, there's so many little buttons and doodads I got to... All right, let's do it that way.
Follow my link, follow my link. There's like 50 left out of 100 already. Hello to everyone that is saying hello. Liverpool, Man City, neither. I don't support neither. At least do 5. I've already done 100 today, guys, so I can't do anymore. Hello, what are star jumps? We can find out if we hit 20k. Thank you so much for the gifts, guys. Thank you. Oh my God, guys. Oh, they always go straight back up. So if you want to see a load of star jumps, let's get back up to 20,000 viewers, guys.
What the hell is a star jump?
Thank you so much for the gifts, guys. Thank you. There is only a few subscriptions left from 100 that I've only just put on, guys. The link is on the Instagram bio where it says follow my link. There's 50 subscriptions left. Thank you for the football. 50 subscriptions left already out of another 100 is insane, guys. That's how quick it has gone today. Hello to everyone that is saying hello. This is insane today, guys. Like, what the hell? Yeah. Oh, thank you for the sweet comments that we have in here. Thank you to everyone who is supporting my stream. I appreciate you guys. If we get back up to 10k viewers, I'll do 10 star jumps. So if you want to see 10 star jumps, let's get back up to 10k viewers. I can't believe how much we have.
Let me know in the chat what y'all think is going on.
There's 50 subscriptions left, guys. The link is on the Instagram bio if you want to catch my sale. That's out of 100 that I've just put live for anyone who wants.
Let me pause this real quick, and I'll tell you what she's doing.
This is insane.
So what she's doing is she's leaning on the table and she's moving back and forth. Lucis, I think he just, bruh, okay, I'm going to get to it. Let me know what y'all think. So she's just moving her legs back and forth, and she said star jumps. Now, I didn't know what the hell a star jump was, but I'm going to tell you what a star jump is. It's called jumping jacks. So she's wearing whatever she's wearing. She got some sweats on, but she got a low crop shirt, and she's going to do star jumps. So if you get me up back to 20K, and then I'm going to do some star jumps. And then I was at 100 subscriptions a day, and now I'm going to go in 50. Okay? Okay? I'm going to play a little bit more, but I think we've seen enough.
Today. Insane today. How often do you... That went really quick. What is a star jump? Well, if we get to 10k viewers again, you'll see what a star jump is. I know. Mental, isn't it? The views have been mental today. 49 subscriptions left, guys. 49 left. No, 48 left. What is going on? I salute you guys. Thank you. Well, if we get back up to 10k viewers, we will do another 10 star jumps. So thank you so much for the hat, guys. Thank you. Of course, so much to do. Thank you so much. Well, 2.1 million likes. That is absolutely insane, guys. Love your eyes. Thank you. If we get back up to 10K viewers, we will do another 10 star jumps. So let's get back up, guys. Keep double tapping that screen. Thank you so much for the gifts, guys. Thank you. 47 subscriptions left, guys. 47, no, 46 left. No, 45 left out of 100 subs that I've just put on again for anyone who missed my last sale. Thank you so much for the hat. The bucket hat. I don't know where it went.
All right, I'm back. That allowed me a chance to go run down and get a drink. All right. Sorry, I didn't mean to play that for so long. But, oh my God, I'm out of breath. Whew. Dear sweet baby Jeebus. Oh, the rabbit getting old, baby. The rabbit getting old. Damn it. I loved it when I didn't have up and downstairs. My condo in Vegas. So flat. Jesus. All right, let's get to y'all comments and see if y'all got it. Traveling black man says, what is she doing? Yeah, we talked about that. Amici, like John Amici. Yeah, that's Wanda, bro. She's been a longtime friend of mine and supporter and contributor to the channel. Make sure you go check out her channel. It's a good family-based channel. Also, she has little fun nights and games. Support her channel. She's doing good things, man. So, been a good friend of mine, and I appreciate her so much. Lucy says, clearly, she's cleavage baiting the simps, betas, panders to pay for booby jumping jacks. Man. All right, hey, I'm going to do this. I'm going to try to get it right this time. So, Lucy said, yo, she pandering, right? She is pandering. And that's right. She is pandering. All right. She is basically using the leverage of her suppleness in order to extract resources from the betas, the simps, right? Passport bros get a real bad rap, man, and you got dudes here like, I'm supposed to stay here. Oh, you know what? You're right, man. I'm going to stay here in these great old United States. And I'm just going to find me a young lady on here, and I'm going to pay for these subscriptions so I can watch her, so I can pay her to watch her do jumping jacks. I told you it irks the hell out of me. Okay? Where am I at? Some damn simp can't cash app her fast enough. Great. Now my stomach hurts. Bro, somebody want to buy a Honda. Okay? And Lucis, you're on point, bro. I was like, she baiting simps for cash just doing this. LX, bro, there's nothing of value she's giving you. She's just sitting there like, thank you. I'm pretty. Basically, listen, man. I'm not going to pat myself on the back, but at least I'm trying to bring you guys some information, a good time. We have a little drink, we chilling, right? Some entertainment value talking about this stuff, having a venue to be able to talk about these subjects and these different things. You get something of value, bro. You get to come in here and talk about these things. Whether you think it's value or not, there is some value. There, she's just like, I'm pretty, and people are just sending her stuff. She's not giving you conversation. She's not telling you about the news. People giving her money just to see her do jumping jacks. But you're going to come at passport bros who are actually traveling and networking and doing a whole bunch of other stuff. Are there simp passport bros? Absolutely. I didn't come across them, but I don't hang with simps. That's just me. Traveling black man. These women are tricking these men out of a lot of money, bro. Say that for the cheap seats, brother. Juju Bean says a whole lot of simping going on, bro. Yes, it absolutely is. And she's not pretty. No, I give her cute at best. Matter of fact, for me, she got too much makeup on. Okay? You don't want to know what originally thought what I thought was happening. LX, man, I don't even know, bro. Hey, I don't even know, bro. Wait. Oh, damn, I didn't even see it that way. Interesting. Look, man, I told y'all it was crazy, right? Now imagine how often I have to go through social. I don't use social media for entertainment purposes. What I mean is, hear me out. It's rare you'll find me on social media just to be hanging out. If you're my friend and you're not in those first 10 scrolls I do to see what people are doing, my friends, I probably don't know what's going on with you. And that's no diss. I just don't like being on it that long. And if you do see me on social media for a while, I'm using it to always try to find new concepts and stuff, to talk about new concepts or talk about concepts, talk about what I'm seeing, talk about what's going on in the current climate. Because there's a lot of young brothers that would fall for this, man. And I don't want them to. You don't have to, man. Young brothers, y'all don't have to fall for this. Take that money and put it somewhere better, man. I'm not even talking about me, but go support one of these brothers that can help you not simp no more. That's why I'm not totally against dating coaches either. Ones that are reputable, giving you real game, not trying to like tell you to be pickup artists, but telling you real game on being a man. Support your sisters or your brothers that are putting out good information that is going to make you better. That's who you need to be supporting, not this woman here. I'm going to do the star jumps. Okay, if y'all go ahead. Oh, wait, she was moving back for you. If y'all go ahead and y'all get my likes up, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do 20 star jumps. Okay, but we got to have 20,000 views. Oh, I've been doing this all day. I'm so tired. I need 20,000 views for me to go ahead and do 20 star jumps. So send that money in too, okay? How many subscriptions we got? Okay, I need more than that, okay? Oh, man, something's wrong with me, y'all. I'm sipping on that. I'm sipping on that drink too, bro. Yeah. I'm a lightweight right now. Oh, okay. I already said that. Joy says, and these women make a lot of money doing it. Absolutely. But here's the thing, Joey. Y'all don't know how much research I do. I try to learn new concepts, new editing, like if I couldn't get this right, I'll go look at how to do it. Some of the videos you've seen, I said, man, the audio is off. So I went and researched and learned how to upgrade, obviously I don't have high-tech equipment, but how can I upgrade the audio just a little bit better to make these videos better? Bro, I do all kind of learning and stuff to make sure I'm putting out the good stuff, okay? And so, contrary to popular belief, most women on the OnlyFans, okay? We talk about OnlyFans all the time. So women be like, I can just go on OnlyFans and make all this money. I can go ahead and make all this money. And the truth is, it's like 30% of the revenue from OnlyFans goes to the top 3% of people making it. And then your average person, your average woman on OnlyFans only has 20 subscribers and they make only about $100 a month. Now that's not counting the people that have their stuff hidden, but that's the statistics that are given out from OnlyFans. And there's a lot of people on OnlyFans. And the majority of them are men. So that goes back to this point about the simping I'm talking about. I've said it before in this channel that dudes that are dudes are weak today. You so desperate, you're going to pay thousands of dollars for a foot pick. Man, me and my big brother talk about this all the time on it. We talk about this and you think I'm pissed right now? You think I'm excited about it? You should hear him. Because he's older than me. He about to be an OG. Okay? Well, he's an OG now, but his birthday coming up soon. He about to be the OG, okay? Make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, there's new comments. Lucy says, at Traveling Black Man, beauty doesn't matter. It's pure desperation by men that have no standards for relating with these type of women. Fair enough, Lucis, man. We got to get through these videos, man. I want to hear from my brother, Lucis, bro. Social media is a job. Social media is your job, not your hobby, bro. Yeah. No. That's facts, Jubine. You're right. Listen, I was saying that in jest, but you are absolutely correct. This is my job, right? This is what I do, right? I have other little things on the side that I do, but this is my job. I take this seriously, which is why, like, thank you for your super chats and donations and cash apps and all that stuff like that. Thank you guys so much. But I invested right back into it until we can grow this thing and make it bigger, bro. We need to make this bigger. We need to make this a better place, man. And listen, I'm not perfect with I may not be perfect like some of these other channels. I can't farm out all the editing I got to get done, setting up everything. I just can't. I can't farm out some of this work. And I don't know if I really want to, man. I really enjoy coming up with stuff, bad or good. I like coming up with concepts for videos, man, and I like doing it. I love doing this. And you guys make it enjoyable. So you're right. It is not a hobby. It is a job, but it is a job. It's like that saying, Juby. It's like a person that whose job is what he loves will never work a day in his life. That's a lie. I'm going to tell y'all, man, I be putting these 16, 18-hour days in on this channel, bro. I'm telling you, I can't sleep no more, man. I'm just having a good time tonight, y'all. Please don't mind me. Okay? Lucy says, as Joy Swan, for your information, can't use the P word. Will let the TSG getting flagged. Wait, did I miss something? Yeah, just kind of keep it PG, you guys, but they're going to flag this crap anyway, but I usually can fight it later. We played a game out in Arizona. My team mate's sister was making $20K a month. Oh, man. But damn, on OnlyFans? Man, that's crazy. Thanks, Lucis. Respect. Yeah. No, hey, look, see, man, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I love about TSG, the gent, man, the sensational gent. If y'all didn't know what the TSG meant in that, for the people that's watching pre-recorded. But yeah, man, like, hey, brothers, I love the fellowship, bro. I love the brothers that I've gotten to know, man. I just love the fellowship around what I'm doing, especially now as I'm growing. I'm getting to meet other content creators and be on their channel. I want to bring people here. I got to get better at doing that, you guys, and I will start scheduling people. But I kind of look at Wednesdays as more informal for us to be able to talk about different things. And I'll get better at bringing up stuff I see. So let's go to the next video. Let me cue up the next video. I don't even know what the next video is. Oh, I can't wait to hear what you guys have to say about this one. All right, let me not mess this up.
Would you rather have...
I got to stop doing that, man. I got to pause it. My production value is down, bro. I'm glad the camera looks good there. All right. So, shout out to It's Complicated channel, always putting out that heat in terms of asking some of the most intriguing questions. Now, I have been roasting dudes for being simps and making it harder, because I'm going to tell you, I'm going to just make my last statement about the fellas. If men weren't simping, if you didn't have all these simps and white knights trying to pander to these women, that woman that's doing the star jump, to whoever, Brittany Renners, to whoever else you want to talk about. If men weren't simping and being a weaker version of themselves right now and said, you know what, I'm good. If dudes said that, women would have to change their tactics. If a woman couldn't make money from doing that stuff, she wouldn't do it. She's not going to do that. She'd have to resort to something else. If dudes would turn down women that came around and that were disrespectful, women would have to change their tactics. What has happened, though, is modern women have changed their tactics. They just like, hey, we wild and free. And so now guys have changed their tactics. Guys are like, I'm not about to wife that up. Why should I require a relationship from somebody that I can obviously clearly tell is a 304? So guys are like, I'm not committing to crap. Why? Why I'm gonna buy the cow when the milk is free? Right? I got another drink, yo. So my plug is, if men would hold the line, you would see different outcomes, because people would have to act accordingly for what they want, right? If women knew that their bad behavior would cause them to get absolutely no men, then eventually they would have to adjust their behavior to get men. But they don't feel like they have to. And that's why we got to hold ourselves accountable. Don't be so desperate that for a woman that you feel you got to pander, simp, and all that stuff like that. Don't do that. Mm-mm. So back to setting up this video. Let me bring my glasses out real quick. Right now. This, we got him. All right. Fair enough. I'm being silly tonight, y'all. I do wear those glasses, though. Let me read a few comments before I queue up the next video, and we'll get to the next video. Carl says, yes. On OnlyFans, there's a lot of simps out here. Absolutely, bro. Hands Fight Kickbox says, this is sad news. This is very sad. Lou says, pros is the oldest female profession. Absolutely. You're not going to get rid of that. I mean, pros still on the street, but now there are digital social media streets. That's a fact. Listen, we know that men are never going to stop trying to acquire relations from women. It's not going to stop. That's why, like, I'm going to say you shouldn't even be ashamed to talk about it. That's part of that masculinity. Don't be scared to say what you want. See, you think like, oh, she going to think little of me. No, I'm going to tell you what I want. If you ain't going to give it to me, oh, well, I'm good. I'm good. All right? I'm good. I'm good regardless. And that's where you want to be at, gents. All right? But as Lucy said, it's the oldest profession. The worst part about it is you're taking the insecurities, the need for validation, adulation of social media, and you've kicked it up to another level by putting, how did you put it? The oldest profession into digital form. And not just digital form, because it's been on the internet for a while, right? You can get free stuff on the internet all you want, right? You can get corn on the internet all you want. However, now it's just in even our daily stuff. You're just flipping through, and there it is right in your face. I'm going to do 20 star jumps if you guys give me 20K views. I'm going to do 20 star jumps. Oh, my legs are so tired. I've been doing this all day. But I'll do 20 star jumps if you give that to me. Bro, I'm on something else tonight, bro. I'm on something else today. Yep, it's sad. Loses facts on facts. All right, let's get to the next one. All right, let me close that one out. Let's get to the next one. All right, this is complicated channel. I want to bring this up for a reason. Uh-oh, I didn't mess up again? Yep, there we go. Yep, volume set. Let's go.
Would you rather have a high-profile job for no pay or clean sewers for $100,000 a year?
I struggle with the smell of poo. So I think a high-profile job with no pay, because when
Wait, men struggle with the smell of poop too. You think you special? You think you special? I struggle with the smell of poop. I struggle with the smell of poop. You think the dude that's got to clean sewers want to smell poop? No, but it pays. Somebody got to do it. I'm going to back that up a little bit. I struggle with the smell of poop.
I struggle with the smell of poo.
Me too.
So I think a high-profile job with no pay, because when you think about it, it would come with incentives.
Wait, it comes with incentives? Yeah, damn, her accent is strong as hell. Listen, so the question was, You see it up there, CEO job or clean sewers. And this woman said she would rather take a high-profile job with no pay than clean sewers for $100,000 a year. If you are making $100,000 a year, you're tops amongst earners in the country. Look. I wasn't gonna go to the comments, but I'm gonna skip everybody. Where at 100K a year? Wait, where that 100K sewer at, bruh? Jew Bean, keep watching, bro. What else we got here? Yep, we got that. Oh, the Wheeler Dealer. Thank you for being here, brother. Good seeing you, man. He said, fight on from Jakarta, Indonesia. Oh, damn. The Wheeler Dealer, you in Jakarta? Are you in Jakarta? God dang, bro. All right. Oh, that's right. You was going to be out of the country. You said that, didn't you? Thank you for coming on, bro. Let's get back to this video. I'm going to keep roasting. I'm going to have some fun, bro. I'm drinking. I have my little smoking. Some.
Pay your mortgage though. I guess there's pros to both of them, but to give you a flat out answer, I would prefer to have the high profile job without pay, because if I was high profile, I'd market myself to be sponsored by some company and just keep working at it.
So listen, I've watched this video a couple times. I watched this clip a couple times, gents. And something I want to bring up about this, right? Hold up. Let me switch these banners around. God dang it, Sean. Get your crap together. All right. So listen. There's something that I didn't realize when I was watching this. But notice how this second woman says she would rather take the high-profile job than get in a sewer and make $100K a year. Like, it is rare for people to be able to do that. She doesn't realize the amount of work that goes into making $100K a year. So she'd rather take the high-profile job and get nothing. And the one thing I realized when I watched this, right, is imagine if you're a dude and you said that to a woman. Just picture with me. And I want to know what y'all think down in the comments. But imagine if you're a man and you said, yeah, baby, right now, I'm going to just take this high-profile job. It's high-profile, baby, with no money. And I know I can market myself. You can believe in me right now, and I'm going to get it done. But you can rock with me, though, while I'm making no money to see if I can make more money. You see what I'm saying? Because I can market myself in this, that, and the third. You're going to start off as an intern. You're going to be given the Monica Lewinsky special. Okay? If you got to start off that low with no pay, you're going to be doing the Monica Lewinsky special. I mean, the got 3,000 to try to get ahead. And you still going to be making less than $100K a year. And that's okay, because I'm not willing to clean sewers. It's nasty. It's dirty. Let's see how else these other women feel about it. Let me know what y'all think down in the comments on that one. I'll get to y'all comments in a little bit. The Wheeler Dealer says, yeah, I'm in Jakarta, bro. Hey, I told you before. You told me you was going to be up out there. Hey, Wheeler Dealer, man, I'm happy for you, bro. I'm happy for you, bro. We happy for you over here at TSG Uncut, because I'm happy for you brothers out there traveling, man, up there getting it. Let us know in the chat, the Wheeler Dealer, man, how's your time out there in Jakarta, bro? Let us know down in the chat, bro. Let the brothers know what's going on, man, how you like it so far, what you think about it. I love to read that so we can Coach Key said the what? The Gok 3000, bro. If you ain't heard about the Gok 3000, it means that she gonna be underneath the desk taking care of that boss with the Gok 3000, where she choking. All right, let's get back to this. You're going to go work for no pay, man. You're going to work for no pay. Let's get this back like that. I'm going to bring it back a little bit.
The high profile job without pay, because if I was high profile, I'd market myself to be sponsored by some company and just keep working at it and get money, get paid, do more with that platform I have.
I'm cleaning sewers for 100K, man. Ain't no shame in my game.
Hell yeah,
I'm
brother.
cleaning sewers. There's no question about it.
Why?
More money.
Clean the sewers. I'm just going in my head. No, I'm going to clean the sewers for $100,000 a year.
Or clean sewers for $100,000 a year?
I rather the first one.
Okay, so wouldn't that explain why you're paid less?
Yeah.
Because you don't want to do.
Because I really don't want to do that.
You don't want to do the dangerous, dirty jobs.
No.
So could that possibly be why so many women earn less money than men?
Yep.
So is that based on discrimination or based on choice?
And choices.
Y'all hear that, huh? Y'all hear that? Let me set this up. I'm trying to set it up for the next video. Sorry about that, y'all. A little unprofessional there. I apologize. Let me see what you guys, let me know what y'all thought about that last part in the comments where she said, yo, I want to take this. And again, shout out to shout out to It's Complicated channel out there in Vegas where was my stomping ground, where I lived at for the last 4 years prior to my adventures, if you will. Okay. I'm not in Jakarta, but you know, it is what it is. You know, we'll get there. We'll get to Jakarta. Okay. But let me know what y'all think about that, man. I mean, It's Complicated channel does a great job. He does a great job. Best questions. One of my earlier videos was where I was actually out for Halloween about 2 years ago during the pandemic. And I was asking questions out, and I should repurpose that video, shouldn't I? Where I was out asking questions in Vegas in downtown on Fremont Street. And the only reason I didn't keep it going was because the pandemic wasn't over. And it was such a challenge trying to get these interviews and not, be in people's space, and people hadn't had vaccinations at that moment and stuff. I had my mask on when I was doing the interview, but it's very challenging, man. And shout out to him because he's just been doing it the whole time. And I was like, hell no, I ain't trying to die from this. You know what I'm saying? Your boy is in good, decent shape, but I got a few issues. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to have them issues. I ain't trying to have COVID try to take me out, okay? Let me get to the comments because you guys have been chatting it up in here. Joey said it's okay for men to work these types of jobs, but not them. Them may not have a choice when this market shifts even more and more to the downside. Fair enough, bro. That is a valid point, man. And here's the thing. Men realize that the opportunity for jobs like that, the dirty jobs, but yet and still, Joey, let me throw something at you. Have you heard, and have you gents heard in the chat, where it's like, we don't need no men? I'm actually working on a YouTube short about this, right? And I'm telling y'all, but still watch the short, please. Support the channel and watch the short. Watch it a couple times. At least when y'all see my shorts, watch them at least 2 times. It helps me with the algorithm. And it's short, right? They're no more than a minute. But somebody sent me something, and it was actually a woman sent me something, right? One of my followers sent me something, and it was just talking about men's worth in society. And I was grateful because she put, brother, you are appreciated, and this, that, and the third. And I was like, very grateful to see that, there are some good women out there that do realize that this society doesn't function without some men going out there and doing the hard work, doing the dirty work. Like, I did engineering. That's my career. At least it was my career. Okay. We make the water. We make the electricity. We keep the piping systems going. Everything that keeps everything all nice and non-third worldish, there are men out there doing those jobs. Even the sewer cleaner is needed to make sure that you can flush your toilet and do all this stuff and do it in such a way that there is no interruptions to your life. Men are doing those jobs. These skyscrapers, these nice homes, men are building these homes. Men are building these buildings. The Starbucks where you get your coffee, most likely it was men that built that thing. Okay? So Joey is right. It's okay for the men to do the dirty work, but you get no appreciation from it. The Wheeler Dealer says, I was in Bali, but my girl's family is in Jakarta. Okay, we will move back to Bali next year. Yeah, bro, I heard Bali was nice, man. The only thing that kind of freaks me out about Bali is a lot of isolation. Now, when I say freaks me out, I was in submarines, okay? You guys, I'm crazy. Yeah, I'm crazy. But I was on submarines. And I also grew up an only child. I'm not an only child, but I grew up an only child. Okay. And a place like Bali, you could meet people and see people and all that good stuff like that. But the isolation, there's part of me that worries that I would get addicted to it because I'll sink into it. You know what I mean? So I don't know if y'all understand what I meant, but hopefully y'all do. Carl says modern Western women are a lost cause. You know, I can't hate on you for feeling that way, Carl. We got my boy Kings and Dreams in the house who actually have a live stream in like 23 minutes. Sorry, brother, I'm gonna be a little late getting to it, but I'm gonna try to get this video. I'm gonna try to get this this done in like the next hour. I'd like to support you, brother. Make sure y'all go shout out to my boy Kings and Dreams. Make sure y'all go check out his channel. And he does a live stream after this. If I end this, go over to this channel too. It'll be some good conversations. Okay. Carl says this is the pool of women to pick from. Carl, you're reading my mind. There is a narrative that I've been trying to build the whole time. I'm not done, Carl. That's why I need y'all to stay around. Hit that like button, man. Let everybody know. If y'all ain't hit that like button, hit that like button, man. Let everybody know what y'all like in the stream and stuff like that. It also helps me with the algorithm. It helps grow the channel. But here's the thing, Carl. I got more to show you, brother. I've had this video. The next video I'm going to show you, I've been sitting on this video for months. And I just didn't know how to put it in there. It was too long to really talk about. But it's perfect in a live stream setting. So we're going to talk about it soon. Luce says, clearly men and women are different. Men see value in producing and women see value in nesting, doing what is easy. Look, man, I started off this live stream tonight talking about equity and being an eminence with an F in front of it and supporting the equal rights of women and men or women. But also, obviously, there's a channel that I support brothers being better, being the best version of themselves. I make no qualms about that. And I support the women that come in here and listen and support us, right? Because I think that's valuable as well. However, we know that it is not true equality that is being sought after. Because if it was, then women on It's Complicated channel would have clearly stated they would have taken that 100K job. So when it comes to the things that women want to do, it's the easiest job that's going to pay me the most. Are guys looking for that? Absolutely. But a guy also says, if you have this dirty job that's of equal pay value and I'm capable of doing it, a guy will be like, let's go. Right? A guy ain't got no problem with that. Because it's like, I gotta make money. Because at the end of the day, my looks is not going to get me. If I get kicked out, people don't want to take in grown-ass men. People look at grown-ass men as like, why aren't you taking care of yourself? Whereas if a woman gets kicked out, she just has to cry a little bit. And next thing you know, Somebody not going to let a woman and her child be out on the street or a woman be out on the street. The only women that be out on the street hardcore like that is the ones who are terrible people. Okay? Most women have a place to go. Not all men have a place to go. Anyway, I already read that. Joy says, I think more women need to work those types of jobs in order to humble them on what their men are, on what their men and men in general have done to build the world. Absolutely. Shout out to the blue collar brothers. Blue collar brothers are the ones that I started, Joey, that I talked about earlier, bro. Like when I was talking about, like, there are, I don't want to use the term good men, but I'm saying there are hardworking men out there who are real men that they don't even get looked at by women. Ugh, you work in a sewer? Because go back to this, okay? Keep in mind, if you're on a date with a woman, and you could be like, I'm 100K deep, but let you tell that woman, oh, I'm a sewer worker. Don't say, because there's a technical term for it. Oh, I'm a sanitation engineer or something. Sanitation engineer. That can mean anything, right? But let you say, oh, I work in the sewers. And y'all at dinner, she going to look at you like, let me check his nails out, make sure them nails is cut. Because I don't want to get no E. coli in my, that's nasty. That's how they're going to be. All right? You couldn't even tell her that. She going to say, man, I respect that. You a hardworking dude. She going to be like, I think I smelled some turds. She was like, damn, now I smell it. I didn't know what I was smelling, but now I smell it. Nah, that's your upper lip. You know? Anyway, I'm being silly. King's Dream says, I agree, but too many white knights won't let them do it. Yeah, man, you must have missed the earlier parts there, K and D, where I was talking about the white knights. That was the whole first part of the show. I'm actually transitioning into something right now. Joey says, facts. Time to retire 22. 100% agree. Hey, shout out to Time to Retire 22. Man, good brother. Hey, brother. Hey, remember I told you that video I was working on that I told you I was going to shout you out and give you credit for and stuff like that? That video's already done. That is, I think that's Friday's video. So shout out to Time to Retire 22. If you are a veteran, if you are retired, if you have anything to do with the military, this brother has great information. If you are also a passport brother and you're a good dude, go to this brother's IG, time_to_retire22, and he has great information about buying homes or making some purchases in other countries that you might be interested in. And even if you're not interested in that, go over that brother's IG, give him a follow, so we can run this brother up. Because if he's gonna put out information like that, we want to make sure that this guy gets all the just due that he deserves. Okay. And I also shouted you out, brother, in that video. Thank you. I told you I was gonna make it. We talked about we chatted back and forth, brother. We talked about it. So look out for that video. Mike, oh, my boy Mike in the house, man. Mike says, only when times get tough, women will panic. When times are good, it is otherwise. I think right now, times aren't perfect, but they're good enough that women don't feel that pressure. They're not feeling that pressure, man. You know, because if times are really tough and it was like, we desperately need people to clean these goddamn sewers, I foresee two things happening. You would see women actually go for that job, or if it got rough and people were losing jobs and stuff, and it's still sewer jobs, still 100K, even when people losing jobs, a lot of jobs. I'm not talking about like pandemic level. I'm talking about like worst thing we ever seen. I think you'd see women migrate over to dudes that had stuff going on. Or you would even potentially see some of these women actually see if they can try to do it. So you're right. You know, tough times Tough times start creating tough people, right? K and D says, I just got back from football practice. Yeah, I heard you was doing that. Yeah, so you can get ready for your live stream. Carl says there are 100K a year plumbers. And Carl, man, I shouted out those plumbers. I shouted out those electricians, man. I think one of the most important things that we overlook is that you have so many people now because of social media that are so much more entrepreneurial than they ever been before. And so now you having these plumbers and stuff branching off from the companies and actually just running their own business, doing freelance work, bro, because you can make a lot of money doing freelance work because you have a skill. This is what I told my daughter. My daughters are grown. And I told my daughters, I said, people don't pay you because you're nice. I mean, it happens a little bit. I said, people pay you for what you know, for what you can do. People don't give a shit about your time. People pay you for what your skills are. Brothers, if I really wanted to make some bank right now, all I have to do is just go back into engineering. If I want to make some serious bank, just go back into engineering jobs. Your boy is good. I mean, I've literally ran maintenance projects. Okay? So if I really want to make some bank, I could do it at any moment. At that point, you hear me say, my fellow gents, it has come a time where I have to quit YouTube. Go on to other opportunities that are out there for me. I'm sorry I have to leave you in such a way, but the money beckons. I'm in a good mood tonight, yo. I'm in a good mood. I'm in a damn good mood. Okay. I'm hosting on TMD's channel. Oh, okay. Yeah, we helping a brother out, right? Yeah, okay. Hey, do me a favor, K and D. Is there let me know, just put a yes or no, but did we put a link in our our chat group? Let me know. Because when I get done, I'll go over there. Mike says women are not feeling the pressure because there are too many weak men putting them on a pedestal. Mike, you obviously came in late, bro. We talked about white knights and simps and these weak ass beta dudes earlier, bro. Hey, Mike, when you get a chance, go back and watch the beginning of the video, bro. Go ahead and watch. I put a video up where, bro, just go watch the beginning, bro, when you get a chance. King, who you play for? Oh, hey, the football practice, K and D, you talking about your son's football practice, right? Beach Bum TV. Mike's Hard need to sponsor you. Oh, Beach Bum, bro. Like, hey, brother. Hey, you're not lying, bro. They need to sponsor me. Hey, let me tell you something, bro. I'm gonna be real with you guys. So I went when I left Mexico, I went to New Orleans, right? I went to New Orleans to go see all my people, my friends and stuff. And one of my good buddies, you all don't even know it. If you've been on this channel long enough, you guys have seen him come on the channel. It's one of my longest and closest friends, okay? And sometimes he can't come on. He can just listen. One of my longest, closest friends, I went and visited down and hung out in New Orleans. And this dude can drink, okay? Now, while I was in Mexico, believe it or not, I drank, but I wasn't drinking heavy or hard or anything like that. So when I get back to the States and get back to New Orleans, my boy was like, we're going to do shots. I say, I don't do shots. He said, man, you could do one shot. I said, bro, I know you. You forgot how long I've known you? We was kids, bro. We've been knowing each other 29 years. And you think I don't know you? One shot always leads to two. And two always leads to four. And four always leads to eight. Okay? So, and you can't tell on camera, but I'm a pretty decent sized dude. He a tank. Man, that dude, bro, after I got done with them days drinking with my boy, I went a while without drinking. And then instead of like drinking any type of liquor or anything like that, I've been on these Mike's Hard Lemonades. It's 5.5% alcohol. And 2 of them get me kind of feeling a little loopy. So that's literally how backed off of drinking I've been since I left New Orleans. Oh, at Carl Cardigan, facts, 100K cabinet makers. Bro, there's a lot of jobs out there you can make money. But here's the thing. This is what we're talking about right now. Them jobs do not garner the same respect. If you're a blue-collar worker, blue-collar workers are lost in that, as Lucis talked about, they're lost in that 70% of dudes who don't get attention. Okay, said yes. Okay, you dropped the link. All right, cool. I'll be able to you later. Lucis says, correction. Tough times make tough men and desperate women. Thank you, Lucis. You always got me. Remember when the pandemic hit, women didn't get tough. They collectively tried to finance finesse suckers. Yeah, OnlyFans did rise up during it. I totally forgot about that. You're right, bro. They found ways to finesse. I didn't even think about that. K&D says, yes, I coach my son's football team. He's 8. Man, I hope y'all winning, bro. Football is back, bro. Can y'all believe that, y'all? Tomorrow night, I think it's Thursday. Is there a Thursday night football game? Is that the opening game tomorrow? Man, I'm so glad football back. And I used to be a basketball guy. Like basketball, I used to watch that religiously. Now, as I've gotten older in the last 10, 15 years, I've always watched football. But I'm saying now I religiously watch football, man. I love watching some football. The Wheeler Dealer. Bring your son to USC when he's older. Yeah, hey. The Wheeler Dealer, man, my cousin, man, he has so much potential. So my uncle was a big USC fan, used to have season tickets. And who was that coach at USC? Real famous coach. Lane Kiffin or something like that? No, who was the coach? Whatever. But my, was it Pete Carroll? No, one of them damn people. Whoever the real famous coach was, used to have camps every year. And my cousin, he like 23, 24 now, but my uncle used to have him in camps. And then, I don't know, he just didn't have love for it, man. And my cousin was a big, I'm 6'3", almost 6'4", 230 pounds, whatever. But my cousin like 6'4", 270 pounds, big ass dude, man. Like, he has so much potential, y'all. So much potential. Salute King for being a great dad. Yeah, bro. Yeah, he a great dad, man. Shout out to King K&D, man. Okay, y'all talking. Been a Trojan my whole life. Yep. So no one likes baseball. Carl, baseball was the first sport I used to play, man. I kind of slacked off on that. It was back in the 90s, I believe, or early 2000s when that strike happened. It was never the same for me, but baseball was the very first sport I used to play, which is why I'm a Dodgers fan, because New Orleans never had a team. But the very first teams I played for in Little League, and also when we went up to the teenager leagues, was I was on the Dodgers the whole time. So I've been a huge Dodgers fan. Joey says, I'm a 12-year senior process utility man for a cement plant. I make $125K a year in the 357 Boilermakers union. Oh, man, I've heard of that union. Everyone starts out as a laborer at $23 an hour. They want more women. But they run. So y'all try to bring in women to work in these jobs, but once after time, they never stick around. They're not making it long term. There are some women that do stay for the long haul, but I think what you're saying is that most women that come and try to do those jobs, they just don't stick around. Yeah, man. Much respect, bro. Much respect. Let me make sure I got all this. I appreciate you, fam. Not many brothers in MLB anymore if you pay attention. Yeah, man. There's just a lot of stuff that happened in MLB. Just kind of switch things up. All right, you guys talking about baseball. Let's finish this off so I can move this along. I have a video I'm ready for you guys to see. Let me bring it up for you all. Got that. All right. Oh, damn. I had this thing muted. Man, I don't think I missed anything, though. Let's do that. All right, here we go.
What's going on?
I have a question for you. Do you have a second?
Absolutely. Have a seat right there, love.
Thank you.
Okay. Now, what's your question?
All right. So I'm a young, single, attractive woman.
Okay.
And I have a lot of successful male friends. And so my girlfriends, they also have a lot of successful men in their lives, except I see them going on yacht parties and things like that. And I want to experience the lifestyle that they do.
Boom. Hold up. Boom. Let's stop right there for a second. She says she has a lot of female friends that are around other quote unquote successful dudes, and they're going to these yacht parties, and she wants to know how can she be a part of these yacht parties too. Listen, we see it all the time on social media, right? We see women trying to puff this lifestyle up, right? We see them with the long nails and the lashes and all the caked on makeup, and then they try to like, oh, I'm gonna show you my bikini on this yacht. I'm doing it big. I got my champagne, I got my strawberries, right? Got all that. This is the lifestyle they really desire. I cannot blame a woman. Listen, I can't blame a woman for wanting a luxurious lifestyle. But the problem that I see today is that every woman is like, I can get this lifestyle. Every woman is clamoring, thinking that they deserve this lifestyle. I don't even know what the woman looks like behind the camera. So she's like, I'm young and attractive and stuff. Are you? I don't know. And maybe she is. They let her inside. They didn't put her next to the damn toilets or anything like that. Okay? But let's continue. Let's see what else she got to say about this.
With the network of men that
Thanks,
I have in my
Juby.
life. So what do you recommend that I do?
Okay, so you're trying to get your gold digging on.
No, not necessarily gold digging.
Not necessarily gold digging. You heard that? See, she didn't want to be labeled that way. That's not gold digging. I just think that I deserve it. You don't deserve crap. You don't deserve the crap from when I wipe my ass. Nothing is guaranteed or promised to you. Just like I said, you got some of the guys out there, women don't deserve to give you no panani. You don't deserve to get it. You got to earn that. They don't want to earn it. She wants him to give her game on how to get it easy. Just like Brother Lucis said a little bit ago. Let's continue because I want to get these videos done so we can get into this stuff. We can get this.
Hear me out. So you want to use your beauty to upgrade your lifestyle through the men that you're around.
Did you hear how he broke that down? So you want to use your beauty. Remember, I'm going to run that back. Don't let me try to explain it. Let him tell it. I want y'all to hear what he says, though.
Not necessarily gold digging.
Hear me out. So you want to use your beauty to upgrade your lifestyle.
You want to use your beauty to upgrade your lifestyle, right? That's what women do. And there's nothing wrong with that. Women, that's what we talk about all the time on this channel and other channels, right? We know that women leverage their beauty. But a lot of these modern women think that they can leverage their beauty for longer periods of time than they really can. It's not to say that they're not pretty women when they get older, but even women realize, and even men realize, after a certain point, a certain age, you don't get the same attention or garner the same looks that you made, or the same amount of potential suitors as you do maybe when you're younger. And so this dude broke down exactly what she said right back to her. After she said, I don't necessarily think I'm a gold digger. I see you, Brother Lucis. I'm going to bring you up here. Actually, let me bring Brother Lucis up real quick. And I'm going to bring you up, but we're going to still listen to the video. We're going to do what we did last time, Lucis. We're going to roast this thing in real time. You ready for that, brother? We're going to roast this in real time. You ready?
I'm here. I'm here for it.
Hey, shout out to Brother Lucis coming up, man. I always enjoy the brother being on here, man. All right, we're gonna bring it. I'm gonna bring it back just a little bit more, Lucis. We're gonna go ahead and roast this in real time. That was a fun time. That was a fun video we did last time. All right, let's go.
That I have in my life. So what do you recommend that I do?
Okay, so you're trying to get your gold digging on.
No, not necessarily gold digging.
Hear me out. So you want to use your beauty to upgrade your lifestyle through the men that you're around.
Yeah.
What'd you think about that, Brother Lucis? Before we move on, I want to know what you thought about that.
He spoke facts. But the thing is we don't exactly know her beauty. the fact that she's trying to be slick about saying, "Hey, give me the keys to your car," is really kind of funny. But I like how he set this up, because he really put the onus on her.
Yes.
He didn't let her slide by, even when she said, "Well, I don't think that's it." He said, "Well, hear me out." And then, so he basically is saying, "This is what you're doing."
You're right. He laid it to her slick, did he?
Yeah, you're not slick, right?
You're not slick. All right, let's go back to it then, bro. Let me shift this back. I need a production team, Lucis. I need a production team, brother.
So that's gold digging.
Wait.
See?
I can't make this up, y'all. I can't make this up. I'm gonna bring it back. Bro. I can't, bro. You can't make this shit up.
Hear me out. So you want to use your beauty to upgrade your lifestyle through the men that you're around.
Yeah.
So that's gold digging.
What you gotta say about that, bro? He called it.
That's what I'm saying. He calling it out, which needs to be done. It's a direct approach. You know, we stop sugarcoating what you're asking for. You know, I don't begrudge any woman for wanting to gold dig. I just think that there is a standard that goes with that. And I think right now what we have too many non-beauty contestants wanting that lifestyle. And it's actually become what it is now. You know, we're dealing this modern woman thing is really about lifestyle. They want a lifestyle. They don't care what the man wants, what the man needs. It's, I want a lifestyle.
Facts. Let's finish.
First thing that I would say to you is this. You have to accept who you are. If you want to use your beauty to upgrade your life, that's gold digging. When you accept who you are and internalize that, you will excel at that.
She said, if you accept that you are 304, if you take on the mantle and you willing to fully accept what you really are, that's gold digging. What you got, man?
I think what he's saying is that she really has to take stock in what she looks like in contrast to what she's asking for. Being a gold digger is not for the faint at heart. You know, gold digging in the Western world is very escort-ish. You know, it's an industry. You know, so, and if you want that, because she started by comparing her friends that said this is what they're doing.
Right.
But you got to look at the long term. How many gold diggers actually move into being a wife or being really taken care of for the rest of their life? You know, it's really a fast game. You know, we talk about young men who stray from the moral path and, you know, go into crime, you know, for fast money. How many of those guys have a long-term life being a criminal? It's not, you know what I'm saying? You either gonna end up dead or you're gonna end up in jail, one way or the other. So it's not something that is for, it shouldn't be taken so lightly. And what we have right now is we have women taking life, you know, as a joke. I would say as a joke, meaning they're not serious enough about the long-term effects of their decision. Like that young lady's decision is, hey, I want to go on yachts and party and get these the bonus of hanging around these rich men. What's your long-term goal? Because you're not going to be on that boat long, because there's always going to be a new 21-year-old.
Always got a new 21-year-old. Something else that you just said that I want to touch on before we get back to this video, Lucis. I look at movies and they say art imitates life. Would you agree?
Yeah, to a certain degree, yes.
To a certain degree, right? So when I watch those movies like The Godfather, or you watch any of the gangster movies and stuff like that, whether you talk about in the Italian families or you talk about in the Black community or whatever, because that's predominantly the ones we see, or even in the Asian community, because they have those as well, right? The people that get into that fast life, but don't say, I'm going to get in for this long. All I need is this amount of money to stack, and I'm going to try to get out. But the problem with some of those lifestyles is you get in, and most people don't have a plan. Or if it's that fast money, pardon me, that's dangerous, there's a short lifespan for that. And I don't think, and I think there's a short lifespan. Like you said, there's always new 18-year-olds. There's always new 21-year-olds. So it's a short lifespan. At some point, men going to look and be like, you used. You washed up, right? And I think Brother Kevin Samuel said it best. What kind of asset appreciates with time and usage, right? So I don't think they look at that. And that's why I think I said, I think I said this in the video, but I realized I filmed a lot of videos, losers. I filmed a lot of videos. I'm trying to get ahead for next week when I'm out of town, right? And I was talking about that on the video, just talking about like, yo, we should be as men looking for assets and not liabilities, you know, to our purpose. But let's get back to this video.
So if you want to get the results that you want, first accept who you are. The next thing I want you to realize is that you need to look the part. So you need to dress like a good investment. So
damn, did I not just talk about assets and liabilities and stuff like that? And then earlier on in the stream, I also talked about the brother that was in the car, right? Who was in the car, like, I'm a good dude, but his pants are sagging. Who gonna take you seriously as being a good dude, gents? And the brother Joey brought it up. Dress like you own the bank. What did he say? Yeah, dress like you own the bank, not like you got your hand out for a loan. Come on now. Anyway, what you got to say about that, Lucis?
No, I agree. But once again, we're still talking short term because I find it funny. This what makes me laugh about this is when you're talking to impressionable people. Let's just say under 35, right? Mm-hmm. And because what's happening right now is this whole think tank about finding yourself and self-love and all of that. If you've gotten to the point where you don't understand your own moral compass, there functionally is no hope for you, because that means you're swayed by anything and everything that comes your way. This young lady is making a decision in her immediate future based on her friends being able to hang out with rich men on yachts. That is not a functional way that she should be looking at her life. Is, oh, hey, I want to hang out with these rich guys on a yacht. Do you know what kind of men these are? No, not in the least. I just know they party and have fun on yachts.
And I want to be there. Not all the stuff that they're going to expect of that woman because they're used to getting what they want.
It's a lot of things. It's it's what they do for normalcy that regular people don't do. And then it's the burnout aspect, because once again, this is just fun times. Men, we've talked about male nature. Male nature is we can entertain women and not catch feelings, emotions, and move forward. Mm-hmm. It's not a hard thing for men to do. We don't produce the hormone, through sexual intercourse that is an attachment. That is a female hormone. We don't have that. We literally can just go through it. We go through the motions, and we know many men that have. The thing is that I give the guy credit. I know we haven't finished watching the video, but I give him credit for trying to make this a suitable conversation. But it's really kind of funny because he's somewhat setting her up for failure because she's already impressionable about the wrong thing.
Yes.
And she's only doing it based on following her friends, not making a cognizant decision for herself. She's literally like, I just want that lifestyle. When we can look at it because we're older, not necessarily older, but let's say mature, because it's not really about the age, it's about the mental acuity, right? So
yeah, absolutely.
You know, we're talking about the maturity of the situation. If you have two daughters, that's
yes.
just not something that you would say, hey, you want to just hang out with rich guys, huh? That's cool.
Hell no. Like, listen, I want my daughters to be secure, but I don't want to be I don't want them to go to, hey, Dad, I'm going to Dubai. Like, hell no, you're not going to
Right. I mean, now that we know what's going
Dubai
down,
means,
Dubai,
right?
Right.
Yeah.
So, you know, yeah, exactly.
Well, I can make this much money, Dad. I'm like, I don't give a damn. Sometimes you got to, like, look, it ain't like make money at all costs. It's like you do dignified work that you feel proud of the work of your hands. Anyway, yeah, I ain't going there. Well, the proud of the work of your hands, Jesus, that's a bad thing to say. Joey says she capping. Carl says if you got a 2.0 all through high school, you don't deserve to go to Harvard. Fair, yeah, that's a fair statement there, Carl. Jew Bean says, if she were that beautiful, she would have been on the yacht already. Ooh.
That's fact. That's fact.
Ooh. Somebody would be trying to put her on the yacht. Loses. I love the gents here, bro. I love the gents here. Carl says, don't be shy. If you a 304, embrace it.
I think that's what the dude is saying in the video, right there. Right there. That's what he's saying right there.
He is, bro. He really is. Juby says she's seen that movie Pretty Woman one too many times. Bruh, Pretty Woman got so many of these women on some other stuff, bro. And that was given to not even this generation, the Gen Xers.
It was it was 2 generations ago.
It was 2 generations ago. You talking like
they romanticize being a pro. But I'm gonna tell you something. All the people that romanticize that movie have not really watched that movie.
Yes.
Because if you really pay attention to Richard Gere's character, at no point is he in love with the pro. That's just not what it is. He's having fun.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a good point. Traveling Black Man says, but I believe women today do not want to be wives anymore. I'm starting to believe that too. I was going to do a video on that, Traveling Black Man. Women want to actually, I talked about it in a recent video where I said that about women they want to balance both, right? They want to have the relationship, but they want to still operate as being a single woman. I talked about that in a recent video.
Yeah, we did.
Women want to be the second or third woman, part of a harem. Look at Nick Cannon. He has 10 kids from 8 different women and still going. He tried to make he picked like 35, trying to make 35 kids.
Let me clarify that.
Please, there is more to that.
Traveling Black Man, I don't really think women are actively wanting to be a part of a harem. In third world countries, that's normal. And in the womanist, feminist, westernized culture we're in, what we're having women that were literally raised to be men. That's really what has happened. So when you have so many women that want men, as they say, male privilege, they want the ability to call the shots, but they really don't want the responsibility that comes along with that. And the backside of that is the women that work as men have a hard time being in relationships with men because men, we look for femininity, and women don't have that. The women that are doing what you see with Nick Cannon, you know, and really let's just name it out there. It's not just Nick Cannon. You got Future, Nick Cannon, Evander Holyfield. You got a bunch of men.
I didn't know Evander Holyfield was out bad like that.
Yeah, he got 10 kids too. 10
God
kids too.
dang, bro.
Larry Johnson got 9. You know, so there's a lot of guys out here, a lot of celebrities and stuff. They got a lot of kids. And you got to look at it, they don't have a lot of kids because these women really are actively wanting to be mothers to these to the children. They're looking at it as a paycheck. You know, oh, I got a celebrity person, so now I'm gonna get $100,000 plus a year in child support.
Right.
And that's not necessarily the case, because look at right now, Brittany Renner. You know, she going crazy. Why is she going crazy? Because remember when she suckered PJ Washington.
Williams, Washington. Yeah.
When she suckered PJ Washington, initially, what was the hype? Ooh, she gonna get $2 million a month. She gonna get $24 million a year. That was the hype.
And that's why that video recently came out. She only getting $2,400.
No, there was level. There's one more thing. The second time she brought it up, it was reduced from $2 million a month to $200,000 a month. And then after the lawyers and everything got involved and everything got squared away, she's getting $2,500 a month.
And that's because she was running her damn mouth.
Well, however you want to say it, she's getting $2,500 a month, which most women that get child support are only getting about anywhere between $700 and $1,500 a month, depending on the man. So you got to think about how the reason it looks crazy for her is because it's like, wow, you actually got a guy who's under contract for $60-70 million, and you're only going to be getting a little over $28,000 a year. And her lifestyle is out managing that. So she can't live on $28,000 a month, a year.
And she ran her damn mouth, so nobody want to mess with her because they know what she about already too.
Well, you can't write books about your sexual escapades and think most men are going to come your way.
Fair enough. Joey says there was a time women made it known that they were interested in a man. And with that knowledge, you could then research her and her family. That doesn't happen very often nowadays. Yeah, well.
Joey is tapping on what we talk about. Me and you talk about a lot about vetting. Yeah. You have to vet women. And a lot of times what that means is you have to research her family.
Yes.
I would say you can't necessarily look for a woman to get married to if you haven't researched her family. And what that means, that's going beyond just the siblings and our parents. You got to see the whole network.
Yes.
And because I think a lot of times now, because we've gotten so far away from men being involved in women's decisions, because prior, 60 years ago, your father, brother, uncles, or granddad was involved in a woman's selection process of the men that was actually interested in her. And what we've gotten to is women making their own decisions about the men they want to be with. And we see what's happening with that. They're all chasing the top 20 to 30% of men. And those that are not securing successful relationships are procreating with Pookies and Ray Rays.
Right.
They want to come out and say, where are the good men at? Not for you.
Right. So let's get back to this video. Oh, actually, let me get to a couple of these chats, get through these chats real quick. Got a lot of chats coming up. Joy says, in the old days, a woman would drop her handkerchief on the ground to indicate she was interested in a man. Yeah, actually, I got my friends over at Brick Girls Go Stateside. I know she's been busy. They've been busy lately and stuff like that. But they actually did a series on their channel about some of the social cues that women used to do back in the UK back in the day. It's a very interesting topic. Go check out their channel over there. It's Lucy and her mom, Julie. talk about all things about them, the difference in cultural between Britain and over here. Good channel, good friends of mine. Yes, brother Mike. Jubin says 20% of men in our community got 80% of the women pregnant. Yeah, we talked about that too, right? Like, Carl says she was on that kid since he was at Kentucky.
Yeah. Actually, Carl, she was on him since he was 17. She actually she noticed.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah, she noticed him as one of the top high school basketball players. Had liked her pictures. She is a stone cold predator. She actually was going through her likes and comments.
She's a Black Widow.
And when she found him and noticed that, she struck up a relationship with him at 17. Now, my only thing is, had we flipped the roles, had that been PJ as a 23, 24-year-old
stalking a 17-year-old
and going after the top softball player that's 17, it would be a whole different ball game. And notice that they don't like to put the predator title with her, but she was a predator. She conned him, and he fell for it. But I say this once again. Where was his dad, uncles, brothers, whoever around him to say, "Hey, I believe she's scamming you"?
She a 304.
Yeah. She beyond 304. She's
a younger superhead now.
Yeah, actually, I think that's kind of how she built her life.
Yep, exactly. Traveling Black Man said it isn't called the child support hustle, and these women don't have to report the child support as income. Yeah, well, we know it's a scam, and we know it's a hustle too, and it also keeps us, especially it hits a lot of underclassmen, but it definitely hits the Black community. Mike says, Jubin, either these 20% of men will be hammered with child support, or most likely a weak man will come to the rescue. Dun, 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 dun.
Well, no, that Mike, that used to be the case. Right now, men are not actively going after women with children.
Yeah, I've noticed that too.
Actually, over the last 2 years has been a huge. Actually, since the C hit, men have not been going the route of saving or subsidizing single mothers. That's actually, if you pay attention to the battle cry right now, that's the main reason they're mad at men in the United States, because there was a time. But Kevin Samuels talked about it a lot. It's the men that were born in the born since the 80s moving forward have left single mothers alone. It's the 70s and the 60s and the 50s men that used to save and subsidize single mothers. That number is going down. Yeah. And so with and I'm not going to say that I think that's bad. I think my personal philosophy about it is I think single parents should date single parents if that's the case, because you got to look at this. If for the average man to get with a woman that has kids, and the odds are, especially if it's a Black woman, she's probably not getting enough child support, because let's remember who these women are procreating with. They're not procreating with average earners or above average earners. They're procreating with Pookies and Ray Rays, who are normally are not employed men, or if they are employed, it's low income, right? So it's not smart for a single man to move into that realm of being a stepfather, especially in a situation where if you marry a woman and the odds are, which we know are very high, that divorce will happen, now you're on a hook to subsidize her life, even if you don't get anything from it, meaning she didn't give you a kid, you just was helping her with her kids. So, absolutely. And then how certain laws are coming on the book, if y'all pay attention, in Michigan, this is already a law. If a man acts like a father to a fatherless child, a mother can put that man on child support. It's already happened twice. So, you know, when you really look at it, men have to be smarter about protecting your own interests, because we know the laws haven't changed yet. TSG, you just did the poll.
I just did a poll on that.
About this to some degree. And in your poll, you had if, you know, it's a if situation.
If the laws change.
Right, if the laws change. Well, the laws haven't changed. So it's not a smart decision to do, because it's just going to lead you down a very bad path.
In my research for that poll there, Lucis, because a brother said, man, you actually be doing your research. Like, man, y'all don't even know how many hours I put into this, you know what I mean? To make sure I word it and craft things a certain way. Because I know, like, Lucis, you're coming there like, I'm picking this one, but Lucis be like, I know what you're trying to do. Because you be like, pick the best one. You only get to pick one. And I'll put two things that might be true and be like, make you decide between the two, bro. Bro, I'm sneaky, bro. I'm sneaky with the polls, bro. But tell me that's not engaging.
No, that's good. It's good. I like that. It makes me think. So
that's not. Tell me that's not engaging. Let me get back to these chats real quick so we can get back to finish this video off. Yep, I already read that. Carl says, Mike, some simp with a cap will save her, bro. Carl, totally. And then Juice says, some damn beta cleanup provider will save the 304. T-Max says, the eradication of heterosexual male leadership is almost complete, bro. Yeah, man, we starting to see that. Oh, my God. We got my boy Philip D. Redden Jr. up in the house. Hey, man, what up, shipmate? Thank you, brother, for being here. He said, what it do, shipmate? Man, it's all good, bro. Hey, Philip, man, this channel is growing. Let me just say real quick to everybody, thank you so much, man, for helping this channel grow. It's growing by leaps and bounds right now. I kind of woke up to what's going on with the algorithm. And then I could read the algorithm such to be like, okay, I need to make this adjustment and this. And I've done that. I had a video was only like at 40 views after a couple of days, man. I read it, and you guys liked it, right? You guys watched the videos, and y'all and the video analytics said, oh, people are watching this video, but I don't have a lot of views. And that told me, man, make that thumbnail shinier, make that title. Actually, the title, man, the thumbnails. I hope y'all like the new thumbnails with the little faded look, man. I've been putting the words big on the screen for us brothers that can't see. They got to have our reading glasses on and everything like that to go and read the words. And so the thumbnails have been pretty good for the most part. I know they can be a little bit better. But, man, just getting the titles right, just switching that off a little bit, man, the channel has grown leaps and bounds. And really and truly, it starts with everybody here at TSG Uncut watching those videos and supporting the channel, man, and getting this information out to brothers that need it. So thank you for being here, Philip. Joey says, I agree. Men have to protect their bodies, money, energy, and seed. Ooh, he gets there. Don't give your namesake to just anyone. Absolutely. And that's why on this channel we talk about all the time about men self-improving, man. And me and Lucis be hammering this home, bro. Bro, work on yourself, your body, mind, spirit, your finances. And most importantly, what me and Lucis always talk about is your purpose, man. That is so important, because if you're on your purpose and you really on it, ain't nobody gonna knock you off of it, man. You ain't gonna let nobody come in. And again, we as real men should be looking at assets, not liabilities. Travel Black Man says, oh, one more stat. America. If it costs $300 to raise a child, it costs $300 to raise a child born to 18. I think you mean that to raise a child from birth to 18 is about $300,000.
Yeah, the average is about $250,000 to $300,000.
Oh, I know. When I did the math myself for my kids, I was like, damn, that's true. I was like, damn. Philip says, love the videos and love my reading glasses out of fair enough, bro. My bad. Carl says, these women are crazy. They want you to take care of the Pookie's mistake babies and give them a good life, bro. And that's kind of where we go at. Tonight I started off trying to really put out a message to the young dudes, Carl. I tried to put out a message to the young dudes today because I need to put out more videos that's gonna give some awareness to the young dudes too, man. You know what I mean? Like, I want to expand the channel. As the channel gets bigger, I can actually start talking about different type of topics, you know what I mean? But hopefully you guys understand, the medicine is always there. I have to stick the medicine inside the treat just for people to get what the deeper message is. But this channel is still committed to the core tenets of why I started it, and that's self-improvement for men and for women, and to be on your purpose, man. It's so important, right? Me and Lucis be beating that jam drum. You know what I mean? Let me finish off this video. Let's finish off this video, Lucis, so we can go ahead and get that thing popping.
To upgrade your life, that's gold digging. When you accept who you are and internalize that, you will excel at that. So if you want to get the results that you want, first accept who you are. The next thing I want you to realize is that you need to look the part. So you need to dress like a good investment. So you're a young woman, I can tell. If you're hanging out with some of your homegirls and they wear tennis shoes and jeans and they like to wear hoodies, you got to realize that nobody wants to go to a Honda dealership and pay Mercedes prices. So,
I'm gonna let it play out though. It's like nobody wants to go to a Honda dealership and play Mercedes prices. Damn.
You're trying to really get that yacht lifestyle, that penthouse lifestyle. If you're trying to get flued out and really see the world through men who are very established and successful, you need to look like the kind of purchase that their money is qualified for. Go get your dress game on point, get your heel game together, learn how to do your makeup right, get your hair popping, and carry yourself with a sense of dignity. Remember that all money is not good money, and you never compromise your sense of self-esteem, courteousness to yourself, and dignity just to get some money. And at the end of the day, you have to know that you're the prize, and you know that those men want to be with you and they want to use their money to get closer to you. So you have to hold back access to you. And the more you hold back, the more you'll get in the interim of them actually getting access to you. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right. And also, don't be out here speaking and sounding dumb. You need to sound like a good investment, just like you look like a good investment. Keep yourself sharp. Don't use drugs. Eat healthy. Look, be, and speak the best version of yourself. All right, love?
All right.
So,
oh man,
I agree with most of it. There was just that.
I agree with most of it, but then he went left. He messed up.
That was that small part. You heard that? I heard it too.
Up,
please expound for our audience. Expound for our audience what you heard. Expound what you heard on that, because I heard something. I was like, eh.
As soon as he said she the prize,
boom, he lost me right there.
Everything went left field, because at that point, what he ended up sounding like was he's setting her up for a great fall.
Yeah.
Women typically don't understand, like those top men per se that live that type of lifestyle. First of all, you're not going to ever be the prize of that guy. That's just not it.
That's what I heard.
Way too many options. You know, there's a rapper, Cyree. He got a song where he be talking about, I got options. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I got options. You know, but then the whole point of talking about you want the penthouse lifestyle, you want to get flued out. We know what being flued out means.
We know what it means.
Low-key, high-key escort behavior. Yes. Once again, I think he wanted to sound smart. He was talking about don't be sounding dumb out there. Well, he actually ended up sounding a little dumb.
I think he was just trying to spare her a little bit though, bro, because he obviously know what he's talking about. But I'm saying he tried to, he pandered. He low-key pandered for a
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. He said, don't be sounding dumb, but he kind of started sounding a little dumb. Like, you see, because he's setting her up. I mean, I don't think his intent is to set her up, but it sounded like that as he kept talking, because clearly this is a a woman that's a young woman that's naive to this whole lifestyle that she wants to be a part of.
Yes.
It goes back to what we talk about when we talk about these women aren't being raised to be wives. And then you have all these women talking about, I want to be a wife, I want to be a wife. But you don't know what it means to be a wife. And if, at any part of you where you need to be pedestalized or you need to be the most important person in a home, then by proxy, you're not ready to be a wife, because a wife is a support role. Not only is it a support role, it's the nurture role. It's the role that's supposed to play opposite of the man. If I'm hard because I have to be hard because I'm the one out here really in the streets with it, then I can't come home to a hard person. I need to come home to a nurtured person. If we have children, I need a nurtured person. I don't need another me when the child needs balance. You need to be able to provide balance for children. So, I put that caveat out there based on the fact that you need to learn a role. And a lot of times it's not just learning. You need to be taught that. Somebody needs to bring you into it. Back in the day, you had Big Mama. You had your mama, Big Mama, Grandmama, all the, big aunts and everybody helping you, groom you into being a woman ready to take the next step in life. And the same thing for men. One of the biggest things me and you talk about, a lot of men today aren't handling their role as elders or mentors. And that's why we got a lot of lost men. We got a lot of, as you showed earlier, sagging booty pants wearing dudes trying to talk stuff,
Bruh, that shit annoys the shit out of me. Let me get to these comments. Carl says, I'm 27, bro. Man, that was a good birthday for me. I ain't gonna lie. I'm 27, bro. I understand. I have a great who gave a damn. I'm assuming you mean, I have a great who gave a damn. Here's why I'm here. Oh, a grandfather who gave a damn. That's why I'm here. Yeah, man. You know what? Shout out to those brothers. I got lucky because I was smart enough to the men who were in my life, in and out of my life. I took the best versions of them, and my mom was just on the phone with her good friend, and rest in peace to her husband. But Mr. Barry was a hardworking man, worked for ADT, the security company, and had a nice family and everything. And he would let me use his lawnmower. And what he would do is I would cut his lawn. He would pay me $10. But then that dude was so good, he would let me use his lawnmower to cut more lawns to make more money. I would go to the store, fill up the gas can, fill his tank back up if I had to. And then and a couple of times I didn't even have to. And Mr. Barry was like, this young man is learning responsibility, man. So we don't have that anymore, where there were men who took interest in young boys and stuff like that to feel like, hey, let me give him a little bit of what I got. You know what I mean? Right. And we need more of that. This boy's spitting fire, hot fire. Don't say please. Don't say I want. He should have said you need to. But he has some good points. He had some good points. We're just saying, do you understand?
He started strong.
He started strong, and we were rocking with him. But me and Luce's face turned up at the exact same time, like, you know what I mean? Philip says, come on, my brothers. He had to throw in a few simple cookies in there to make the medicine taste a little good. I hear you, Philip. Hey, brother. However, you the dude straining your tea in one of those tea strainers, bro. You ain't got the scent for her, bro. You are where you at regardless, unless that was a good friend of his or a cousin or something, but you ain't got the pander. Tell her the truth. That will help her more than anything, right? But Philip, you do make a good point. To Sean, Brother Lucis in the chat, blessings to you, brothers and sisters. I'll be back for the next one. Stay on task and on focus. Joey, man, thank you, my brother, for being here. Thank you for the support. I hope you had a good time here, man. And if you haven't hit that like button, everybody hit that like button so we can keep this thing going, the algorithm going and stuff like that. And Joey, I look forward to you being here next week, brother. Carl laughed at Philip when he was saying the pander, the low-key pander, salute. And good Joy. Yeah, man. Joey, man, thank you for being here, bro. Man, you added to the conversation, man. That's all I can ask for. Carl says the same women in 10 years will be asking where all the good men at, bro.
Right.
Bruh. I'll let you cook in a second. Let me finish this last one. And then Carl says, if it wasn't for my dad, who was a janitor, retired now, I would not be playing pro baseball. Thanks, Pops. You know, it sounds like you had a good dad, man. It was like, look, I'll do the tough job so that my son can have a life that he can live on his terms. And that's a great thing, man. And you know what's funny, Lucis? I'm not going to get into it deep here, but I've had a recent encounter with my son's mom. And, you know, I know she would love nothing better for me to move to that state, which you brought up earlier, so I'm not going to bring it up. But that state there, if I went there, even though I'm making less than I was making when I got when I had to start paying child support, they would take even more from me, right? And she would have me by the balls. And I love my son to death, man. Ain't nothing I would, man, listen, I can't even explain to you guys. But here's the thing. I refuse to have my life controlled by somebody that would only do it for their own personal gain, man. You know what I'm saying? And so I'll find a way to get to my son. Every time I get on the phone with my son, there's a couple things I always do. I always drop some type of life jewel on him and stuff like that. The other thing I do is I try to tell him a little bit about me. So he knows about his dad, what I'm about, and he also knows some more life lessons. And then I ask him about what he's doing and then try to like relate that to being a man. So it's the least I could do until I go back there and see him again. But it sounds like you had a good dad that sacrificed his time and his efforts to make sure that you could be the best that you could be. And I much respect and salute to your father there. All right. I think I got one video left because I am trying to get this point across. Let's roast another video real quick there, Lucis. Oh, last one. This one might be a fun one, bro. Because all of this, and I'll make it all clear later, gents, on where I was going with this, okay? I'm going to bring it back to the original title. Every video that I played today, even though they may not seem like they connect, they all connect, okay? So I'm going to bring up this next video. God damn, I didn't realize how much work it is to do this there, bro. Like, you got to...
the whole production team.
The whole production team, bro.
Man, everything.
Kevin Samuels, bro, like it blow me away because he got all the equipment, he hitting the buttons and all that. Right. And he always looked like he wasn't interested, but he was just, and like I think I told you this before, but Kevin Samuels was always adjusting that goddamn screen. It drove me crazy, bro. Stop adjusting the screen, bro. You ain't gotta do that. We see it. No problem, Carl. No problem, brother. All right, let's get me and Lucis back on this one. Oh, that's not the one. All right. Yeah, that way. I like that way. All right, let's do this. A little help, please. I think you're gonna like this one, Lucis. Let me go ahead and get that banner off there. Again, represent Surfshark sponsors this damn channel, and I need you guys to go ahead and consider that. If you're going to consider traveling, man, you need to get VPN, man. Check out Surfshark. I got my code and link down below to get you a good percentage off. And I'm telling you, man, I will always have a VPN now because I'm just telling you, you just need it. Okay. All right, let's get this thing going. Nothing happened. Okay, let's go back here. There we go.
Hello. I have a question. I was wondering where a 50-year-old woman like myself, who has a young spirit, maybe no teeth, nice dentures, where can I find a date? Online's not working. I've been to the grocery store. I've gone to, not a bar person. I don't like a club. So where can I go? Can somebody please drop a comment, make a duet? Where can I go? Where can I go? I don't want to go. Where? Like, online's not working. So what do I do? Somebody please help me. I've been single for too long. I'm sick of it.
That's true. You can't throw no softball up like that, man.
That's why I'm gonna let you. That's why I'm letting you lead off with that one, not me. I'm letting you lead off with that one.
Well, first of all, I can say this: her attitude is not good. So that's already putting her on the negative side of this. But truth be told, this is why this whole westernized modern woman situation is so detrimental to women. Women shouldn't be 50 by themselves. That's the point. You know why today? I meant to tell you this in one of the comments. You know why the dating market is so messed up right now, TSG?
Yeah, look, what's up, bro?
Because there's too many women who are too old to be in the dating market. Women are supposed to get off the dating market. Dating market is supposed to be a young people's game.
Right.
When you're getting into your mid-30s, you're supposed to be caught. And you're supposed to be caught and you're supposed to stay in your marriage. That's how that goes. But what do we have now? We have women get married, then they're getting out of their marriage, and they're like, oh, I'm back on the dating market. Hey, I'm fresh. No, you're not.
Yeah.
And we have so much of that going on that we have this woman who's 50 going to the internet saying, or social media saying, hey, where can I find a guy? I'm 50 years old. Where can I find a guy? The odds are you're not going to find one. She's been single for too long. That's her opinion. Her opinion is she's been single for too long. The reality is you're going to be single for a lot longer than that. It's just what it is.
You know how Kevin Samuels used to say the danger zone, right?
No, remember you passed the danger zone at that point.
Yeah, she did. But I mean,
past the danger zone. The danger zone is 27 to 29, 27 to 30. She 50. She 20 years past the danger zone.
And Lucy, she was probably like, you could already tell, man. You could tell back in the day she was probably bad with it.
She was bad. Think about it. She light skinned with colored eyes. She had her pick of the litter.
Yes, she did. And
it is not to say that she wasn't married. She probably was married. She's just not married now as a 50-year-old who is looking for a man, but the internet is not working. The internet is working just fine. The men that you're interested in are not interested in you. And that's just, because this is the thing. I think women need to really start taking stock and learning who and what men are. Men hunt.
Yes.
We go after what we want. If we don't want it, we don't go after it. It's just that simple. So when you see women saying, where are the good men at? They're not looking for you. Because if the man wanted you, they be in your face.
Right.
Just like I when I've had conversation with women, or young ladies who want to listen, I'm like, you play with your DMs too dang much. You're not going to find nothing good in your DMs. Why are you there? You're there because you like the attention. You like the validation. Well, guess what? If you spend your time getting your attention and validation from your DMs, what you're not doing well is being able to be available for the men that's in your face.
Right.
And if you're judging the men in your face by the bull crap that's in your DMs, no wonder you keep pushing past the men that's in your face that say, hey, I'm interested in you.
Right.
So, it's a lot of that is happening because women have desensitized themselves from actual interpersonal skills. I'm sorry, that's what I want to say. Their interpersonal skills have become so whack because they care too much about what's going on social media wise. Hence, a 50-year-old woman on TikTok asking for dating advice. Is that not ridiculous?
Listen, I had a conversation with my mom. My mom said something similar to me a while back. Now, my mom is in her 60s, and I said, well, Mom, you got to understand what's going on right now. I said, let's look at your dating market. I said that if you talk to a guy your age or maybe older would talk to you, but at the same time, it's like a good-looking guy that is exactly your age is going to have options like this woman's age or younger, right? Mm-hmm. And I said the guys your age that are left over aren't that aren't in that status that they look good enough that it can still pull younger women, these guys usually need help, or they have, something else that's going on with them. But any guy that still looks good, that's the exact same age or older, is going to go for younger, right? So I said, and me and my mom are real with each other. You know what I mean? So I said, I'm sorry to tell you, but and I said, and then there's a joke between her and I was like, you ain't gonna put up with nobody anyway. You know what I mean? I was like, at the end of the day,
but that's a joke, but that's true though, because just like look at the attitude this lady showed. That somebody she not putting up with nobody. Come on, she not putting up with that. The dude say something wrong, she snapping. It's just what it is. But that's why it's difficult for people who are older to get in the dating world. Why? Because you're more set in your ways.
Right.
You have to see the unfair part about dating is women control access to sex, men control access to marriage or the relationship in general, right? The thing is if you have more control to the relationship, are you supposed to be flexible, or is the other person supposed to be flexible? See, I control access to the relationship. That means the woman has to be more flexible. That don't necessarily mean that's a good or bad thing, but it just means that's the part that makes a woman a nurtured spirit. Nurturing spirits are more flexible than the masculine counterpart. So it is going to be difficult for women to date as they get older. Very difficult, because they don't have a dating pool of men that they find attractive. And unfortunately, if they want to just have companionship, they're going to be picking from a pool of men they don't find attractive.
Right.
Go ahead.
No, I said that's what I was telling my mom. I said, she's like, why do these dudes keep coming up and wanting me to be their nurse? I said, because the dudes that you really want that are handsome and this, that, and the third that are your age, they got younger options. And I said, it's just what it is. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have that choice. You don't get to choose that anymore. You know what I mean? So you either could choose one of these dudes that got a few issues, but you're not going to pull that dude. And it's funny because, and let's be real about it, for her to say that she's looking for a certain type of dude still when you're in your 60s at this point, like, no, you don't get that option no more. You know what I mean? That time is gone. One gone. What they say? Was that store is in Chinatown? One gone?
Oh.
So
I thought you was about to do the husband store thing.
Actually, that's funny you say that, because I downloaded one of the videos I found online was the husband store, and I want to turn that into a YouTube short because I think that's powerful, man. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna throw it up.
Man, it tells a lot of truth in it. It's fun. It's funny. I mean, it's hella funny, but it's so truthful. It's just like when you was talking about money earlier. I'm glad I got my note. I forgot to read my note. The whole aspect of I love it's complicated. I actually watched that video that he was asking that. Not one woman asked in that video said they would take the 100K sewer job.
Not
one. But every dude said, yeah, I'm on board with that. The funny thing about that was, when you think about a 100K job, we really got to start understanding mathematics when we talk about money, because it's really one of those things that, I give Kevin Samuels credit for, was trying to get women to understand the value of money in a job, right? Yeah. Do you have a job or do you have a career? You need to know what you actually have. Right, before you making these decisions, talking about an average plumber ain't worth nothing, and things of that nature, or this electrician making $70,000 ain't worth anything. There's only out of the American population, we just gonna keep it a round number, right? Say it's 300 million people here in the United States eligible for work, right? Out of that, only 10% of the population in the United States of America makes 99,000 plus a year.
Yep.
Only 10%. That means 30 million people make $100,000 in the United States. You're not gonna get part of that. And when you think about that, you gotta we talking lifestyle. You know, if that person, you know, is not heterosexual, we're talking the aspect of gender, because of that 30 million, I think it's like 7 million are women. So there are like 7 million women in America that can pop their collars and say, I'm making money. But the reality is most people are making around 50,000. Most people, right? And technically women are making around 42 on average. But even then, you're still talking about 40 to 50,000 is most people.
Right. And then matter of fact, I've looked at those statistics. If you talk about like that's like the average white man, and then his woman makes like $10,000 to $12,000 less. And when you go down
she's making about 42. So that, you know, and that's why I wasn't breaking it down by the demographic, but
I was like, but if you break, no, you went the full average.
We talk black people, then we're talking black men around 43, 44 now.
Right.
And black women are around
about 38.
36.
Yeah, about 30. Yeah, about that.
Yeah. So, you know, but still we're talking majority, which means if you only evaluating a man based on, he's not making 100,000, well, damn.
Right.
You're not going to have a pool of anything, and that to me, that's the hardship of it, is when that episode of It's Complicated showed us. That's the difference between why they talk about, there's a gender pay gap. No, it's not. It's based on what jobs you take versus what jobs you're willing to take.
Right.
And that's what it comes down to. And let's be real, women are not really qualified for a lot of the blue collar back-breaking jobs. They're not strong enough. That's just what it is. A lot of these jobs are physical jobs, which highlights the difference in biology between men and women. You know, and the truth is, why are some of these blue collar jobs really good $60,000, $70,000, $80,000, $90,000 plus jobs? Why? Because the physical toll. You know what I'm saying? I work in oil and gas. Man, you go into oil fields and see those physical jobs that have to get done. They're dangerous jobs. One little mishap, you dead. It's not just you getting injured, you gone. It's so dangerous, you know.
Back in the day, real quick, you saw like in Louisiana, like the dudes that was making money, a lot of them would go offshore.
Yeah, the offshore guys, exactly.
Yeah. A lot of them dudes would go offshore, man, and they would come back with cheese, but they was almost going out to sea. They were going half.
They were going out to sea, working on those platforms and working on those FPOs and FPSOs. What happens is that you're away from home. You know, you 20 days in the water, you know, 7 days, then back on to, or some of those ships be 28 days on, 14 days off. Yeah. You know, so, but these are
that's Navy numbers, bro. That's Navy numbers, bro.
Right.
Which I can speak highly on, bro. Like,
you know, I mean, in the oil fields in the Gulf of Mexico, you're only going at most 50 miles offshore. You Navy guys are going plus 50. So so it's just, but those jobs, there is a physical difference. Like, you're not hiring women for those jobs. Even if you wanted to, they're not going to be physically able to do those jobs long term. You know, so a lot of times what we're hearing as I think it was Joey, I know he left, but I think it was Joey that brought up, hey, he works in a certain union job that they're trying to put women in. But they get there and it's like, oh, I can't keep doing this. I can't physically keep doing this. Right. So
it's backbreaking work.
It is. So, you know,
Let me read some of these comments real quick there, Lucis.
Go ahead.
Jew Bean says she looks like a whole problem. The dog pound. Buy one and go home. Oh my God, Jew Bean going in. Philip says 50 years old, teeth and angry as hell. Brothers,
Right.
run as fast as you can, and please don't let her catch you.
Right.
Man. Carl says her husband came 20 years ago. Yeah, that was, you know
Right.
what? And we talk about that too, man. Like she probably had that opportunity, bro, and it probably slipped.
Women always had that opportunity.
Yep.
Always.
And in grounds for divorce these days, I'm just not happy. Oh yeah, and I need all your stuff. Yeah. It's like it's like most men will be like, look, I don't need your money. I just need to just get away. Let's just break ties where we at and just let it be what it be. But that ain't the way it is in the reverse. You know what I mean?
No,
so that was the last video.
All
so what I started off with these clips was I wanted to make sure that I highlighted that the title of the video today is "Do Men Offer Nothing to Modern Women?" And so I wanted to show that yes, there are men out there that need to do more work. There are men out there that need to get their focus where it needs to be. But I also showed the behaviors, the dress, the attitudes of those men, where it deals with women. If men just held the line, this is my belief, man. If men just held the line and had higher standards too, or had higher standards, I'm gonna say too, because women swear they have higher standards, and it's not really higher standards. It's more like it's unrealistic high standards, right? And which we just saw when we saw the next clip, the fourth clip, where we talked about do women want equality? Where we talked about the sewer job, or we talked about having a high profile job with no pay.
Right.
And then I tried to show you in the fifth video with the guy in the nice restaurant to show you that women will take the path of least resistance. That's why I went from that high paying job to that next video. And then that last video, I wanted to show you at the end what happens. What's the result? The end result is if women continue to play these games, right? Not understanding, like if you want to be alone, ladies, that's fine. Men don't have a problem with that. But don't come on here 50 years old and then now all of a sudden you think you deserve something more than what your market value is, And so that was the narrative that I was trying to lay out. So do men offer nothing? No. Because I think the one thing that we continuously brought out into this discussion tonight is that this is the average earning man. And that's not, when we say average, that's not a bad thing. A dude making $50,000 a year is doing really well. And that should be the level maybe you aspire to, because I'm not saying lower your standards, not aspire for higher. But why not take that same man and be his support system so that he can climb higher and leave a legacy behind, or work with him so that you guys work together, have a combined income of 6 figures, and then you'll be living a good life together, right? And then leave something behind. But when all women, as you stated earlier, Lucis, if all women think that the goal, that the starting line is there and not want to work up to there, then just like anything, even with this YouTube journey, right? If you get a whole bunch of subs right away and you get a lot of success and fame right away, a lot of people burn out from that, or they aren't able to sustain it because the expectations are higher once you start having that type of success.
Right.
But if you have natural growth, and you guys are growing with me just like I'm growing with you, so we grow the channel at the same time. By the time the TSG Uncut gets to the point it's a bigger channel, I've already been through the bumps and bruises. I've kind of already been there. I've already gone through it. And that's what couples should aspire to do. We're going to grow together. We're going to grow this thing together through the bumps and bruises. But if you want to just be at the finish line and not even run the race, that's unrealistic. One line. Let me get to this last bit of chat here. Jew Bean says, in Houston, a bunch of guys went offshore. Yeah, man. Down in that Gulf, man, that's a big thing, man. A lot of dudes, somebody has to do it. And that goes back to earlier when I talked about where, what I talked about earlier, where like the guys that went offshore to make that money, me and Lucis talked about earlier, and we all discussed earlier about that bag-breaking job. Somebody has to do it. So to disrespect the men that are going out there every day, because I'm going to tell you, man, that sea time ain't easy.
Yeah, of course not.
You come off it, Lucis, you come off that sea time, bro, and I don't care how strong you are mentally, there are some demons you're going to deal with going out like that much. It's just not natural.
Yeah.
But we put that on our shoulders and we put that on our back because we know what needs to happen for our families. You understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, let's do some closing. Let's do some closing things, and we'll get this thing popping here. We're at the 3-hour mark right here. So, hey, man, what do you think about the topic tonight? Do men? I'm gonna go back to the original question. Right. Question of the day. Actually, do I have that? Let me make sure I see if I have that better. Question of the day. Yeah. I didn't write out the question tonight, but I do have the banner. Question of the day. Do men offer nothing to modern women? But I'm going to throw a new question in there. Or do modern women offer nothing to real men?
Oh, okay. Well, actually, my answer is going to be the same. I was going to initially say to your original question, no, men don't offer anything to these modern women, and that rightfully so. If women are going to stand by all men are trash, average men are trash, men need to level up, even for an average woman who is average at best, it's going to be hard. It's going to be really hard for a man to really see value in a woman. Especially when you're talking about a divorce rate that's over 50% and a divorce rate that is instigated by women at almost 90% in the United States. So, I'm coming into a relationship upside down. So no, if that's the case. But on the flip side, I think modern women don't offer much in a relationship anyway, because they've been indoctrinated into believing that, one, that they are really equal to men and they're being raised as men. Thusly, men don't have enough feminine women to choose from. Thusly, the rise in the passport brothers, or the rise in the MTOW movement. So either way, men are making a choice to not hunt with these kind of women. Why? What's the positive? Who wants to go into a relationship that they know they're already upside down in? And that's right. Even before the kids come in. So right. Now you're talking about detriment to the kids, as well as the detriment and the well-being to men, because we do know now through the data that who suffers the most in divorce? Men. And I mean, we've talked about this prior, but remember, it's since 2004, 160,000 divorced men have self-deleted. So let's not play the game. Yeah, I think that's really the movement. I think a lot of men are saying, I'm not gonna play the game. Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely, man. I'll give my closing statement here on what I just asked you here in a second. Thank you, Lucis, for being here, man. I appreciate you as always, man. It was a good time, man. And thanks for helping me break down those videos, man. Yeah, man. You know how it go. I know, man. It ain't a big deal, man. But we always have a good time here. And we always try to get good information out for the brothers that's out there. The brothers and the sisters out there, you know what I mean? So, because I want to, while you're still here, I just want to say that I don't want it to, I always state this, or I try to state this periodically, and I've said this in the comments section, but we don't hate women. No, not in the least. I am the biggest proponent of women getting married. I just be believing they gotta be more realistic with their expectations. I don't take any value in stock in single women, just like the 50-year-old that wants a relationship. I'm not happy that she's 50 years old without a relationship. Me neither. One. It probably would help that attitude, but But you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, it is. Hey, it is what it is, man. All right. Thank you, Lucis, man. I appreciate you, man. I'll see you next week.
Yep. Yeah, have a good
All
one.
right. All right. You too, brother. All right, gents. Man, we had a great discussion tonight, man. We had a great discussion, man. I want to thank everybody on the panel. Please, before you leave, I'm going to go ahead and shout out everybody that came through. But before I leave, I just want to say on the last part to kind of piggyback on the question, do men offer nothing to modern women? And I would say that some men do not offer anything to modern women. We know who those guys are. If you're a guy who's out there and you're pandering and you're suckering for women out here, I think you're not doing yourself any justice, and you're not doing those women any justice, because even some of the most hardest, staunchest, eminest women with an F still want strong men. You know, and I know that a lot of young men have been raised to be softer, kinder, gentler son husbands to some of these women. And at the end of the day, you think, and I'm gonna tell you from my own experience, when the thing that I had to learn, that I remember seeing my mom, and you love your mom so much, right? You love your mom to death. And so you hope to be the guy that isn't like the guy that the men that they're complaining about. You want to be not like those dudes. So you say, hey, I'm going to be the dude that my mom said. I'm not going to be like the dude that my mom says is hurting her and stuff like that. And then you do that, and you go out into this dating market. You go out and be amongst women and socialize with women and be amongst them. And you realize they're not talking to you. They're not trying to holler at you. Because the men that they really want are men who are, I'm not saying I have to treat them bad. Well, yeah, there's women that's going for dudes that treat them bad, but dudes that are strong in their resolve, strong in their purpose and their focus, and unapologetically masculine. We got to get out of this narrative that being masculine is a bad thing. It's a good thing. Again, it doesn't mean you have to be a jerk to the woman you with. It just means that you know where you're going, you know what you're trying to do, and you're strong in your resolve. So young men, I hope you guys are hearing this. You do not have to pander or sucker to them. The problem is you guys feel like what's going to happen is, if you're strong in this environment right now, what happens is that you might get less offers. You might feel like you're getting rejected more because you're operating in your masculinity. But here's the thing. If you're strong in your resolve, it doesn't matter, because you don't want any woman or any person that doesn't respect what you're doing. That is only going to lead you being with the wrong people. See, here on this channel, I bring up modern women all the time because I want to show you young men the type of women that you're going to come up against. I also hope that some women can see what men do not want and try to change their behaviors. But do not be the guy that panders and suckers and simps and beta males for women, because they will not respect you. In the end, they are still women, and they are still wired to respect men that are strong in what they do, real men. So I hope that tonight's video, when I say when I ask the question, do men offer nothing to modern women, real men, have something to offer to women, to ladies, to women who still see the value of masculinity. But to modern women, the answer is no. They have nothing to offer them. So I'm going to go back through here. You have Philip D. Redden. He says, see you on the next live there, shipmate. Thank you, brother, for being here. Shout out to Philip. Shout out to Carl tonight, man, for being a part of the conversation, man. Carl, thank you so much. Jubin, man, also being a part of the conversation, man. Y'all kept the thing. You and Carl kept this thing going, man. Shout out to my boy Joey Swan who dipped out, man. I look forward to having him back next week, man. Shout out to my boy Mike who's always here, man. Always dropping some gems. Mike done had me turn my head a few times with the things he say, man, but it be some real stuff, so I appreciate that. Thank you. Shout out to Traveling Black Man. Shout out to my boy T-Mac, man. T-Mac, man, one of my most loyal subscribers along with Lucis, man. I appreciate him. Who else we had up in this chat? You guys ran this chat tonight. There we go. I'm sorry about that, you guys. I'm running through. Shout out to my boy Kings and Dreams, who is on his own live stream right now. Shout out to time_2_retire22. Go check out that dude's Instagram. I have a video coming out that he gave me the idea for, so that'll be coming out soon. Shout out to the Wheel of Dilla, who's in Jakarta, Indonesia. Shout out to that brother, man, living his best life right now, man, and a loyal subscriber to the channel. So I appreciate him for always being a supporter of this channel, man. Who else we had up in here? Obviously, shout out to my friend and compadre Lucis, who always comes in here and drops major gems on the channel, man, and really has been a great benefit to this channel. Shout out to my boy John from Ham Flights Kitbox. Make sure you go check out his channel. The brother is a good brother doing his thing, man. I appreciate the support. Who else we had up in here? Shout out to my boy LX for coming through, man. Always another supporter of the channel, man. Always dropping gems in the comments for many of these videos. Shout out to my girl Wanda, Miss Amici. Check out her channel, Miss Amici Tribe, and Grandma Does It Best. Real family-oriented channel there, man. Go check that out. And she has a little fun live streams where she'll do some games, old school stuff, man. It's real fun, bro. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. All right, LX, thank you again for the $5 super chat tonight, man. I appreciate it. Lost D, man, go check out this brother channel, man. This brother talking about investing, man, into crypto and stuff like that, man. So you guys can learn a lot of stuff from that. Shout out to my brother MZG, man, for what he does, for coming on the channel. Always support, man. I appreciate that dude. Shout out to T-Mac for the $5 super chat tonight, man. Thank you so much. Shout out to my friends Tim and Sandy at the Sand Van. They're down in the down under, man. They're living that van life. I'm telling you, man. If you're not inspired by their channel, I don't know what to tell you. Shout out to MZG for the $10 super chat, man. Thanks for the support and the love, brother. Shout out to my brother Beach Bum TV. Always down in the chat, always active in the comments, man. I appreciate him. Appreciate all you guys. Thank you so much for being here tonight. And again, man, since we're here, man, I just want to say, man, we crossed 1,700 subscribers on the 2nd of September. We're 5 days later, and we're almost at 1,700 and almost at 1,760, man, in only 5 days, bro. So you guys and everybody that's finding this channel, you guys watching the videos, man, and supporting, especially y'all even get into the polls and the different giving comments on the community posts, which I'm trying to do Monday through Friday. There's always a community post on the channel at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. And then I usually will put out a video on Mondays and Fridays. I put out YouTube shorts on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then we have the live streams here on Wednesday. So you guys have gotten this channel up, man. We're up well over 10, 12,000 views this month, bro. My watch hours is almost at 1,000 because you guys have been watching, man. That makes me feel really good because it means that the extra work that I've been putting in to make the videos more engaging, faster, quicker, but with good information, get in, get out. You guys are enjoying that. And again, I'm working hard every day to make these videos better and more enjoyable, man, for you guys to watch and to appreciate. So I thank you so much for that. And again, I hope you guys have a good night. Have a great weekend. I'm going to be out of town next week, so there will be videos next week. I don't know if I'm doing a live stream yet, but there's most likely I will. But if I don't, I'll let you know in the community tab. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you get all alerts. Hit that bell icon notification next to the subscribe button so you don't miss any future videos here on TSG Uncut. And then I got another comment. Let me get down there real quick and see what that is. Salute, Uncut. Thank you, Carl, man. I appreciate you. Also, thank you to the brother for the brothers for the cash apps. Thank you very much for that, man. That's help. All this is helping the channel, man. Y'all said, man, the camera looks good tonight. Y'all pay for this, man. I put everything back into the channel to have this upgraded version of StreamYard. This is all you guys. Couldn't do it without you guys, man. So we want to make this show better. We want to grow it. We want to have more engaging conversations, and we will. So make sure you guys stick around for TSG Uncut. And until next time, live your best life.